Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Many a Truder, and welcome back to Civilization 6, the live stream. Hang on, let's just continue the game, because someone says, oh, it loaded really quickly. Sometimes it takes ages to load, that's why I kind of preloaded it and stuff, so that's fine, that's good. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Civilization 6. Everything's good, everything's happy. We're in a golden age and everything, it's kind of sparkly and nice. Not for too much longer, though. Not for too much longer. Just a reminder where we are in Civilization 6, by the way. Yeah, so we're Scotland. We've got, what is it, 5 or 6 cities down now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 6. And we also just stole Bananashville off the Koreans. The problem is going to be holding it, which I'm not convinced we can necessarily actually do. Because there's a lot of loyalty pressure being put onto that thing. Right now, so hang on, we go into the map options, the lenses, yeah, loyalty. Loyalty is not good for this place because there's too much pressure being put on it from all of this stuff, from all of these cities around here. Now, I had an idea here, and we're jumping straight into the exciting, sexy decision-making stuff here, where you guys get to help me out with the decision-making. I know! Did I let you say hello, by the way?
You did.
I did let you say hello, excellent. There's Claire in the background. I know it does...
Also, sorry about being a bit late. Sorry to Australia and New Zealand.
What time is it there right now? Have they done their daylight savings or not?
They have not.
So what time is it?
It is like 3:30 in the morning
3:30 in the morning. Well, that's fine, because then that's not a late night, that's an early start.
Sure.
We're helping them enjoy the sunrise, which I'm assuming is nice, because they, like, get it first, before, like, the rest of the world ruins it. Like, you know, they get, like, the clean first sunrise of the day. By the time the sunrise gets to Britain, it's all kind of mucky from all the other countries that have had their hands on it. So, yeah.
I'm not sure that's how the sunrise
I'm moderately
works.
confident it is. So, the thing is, Bananashville, my plan was, in theory, if I was to throw down a city about here, as long as it was within, I think it was, people were saying 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, might be down here or something. Maybe it was within 9. If I was to throw down a city somewhere around here, and basically that would be a city that would just have access to, like, bananas and wheat and whatever. It would be a high growth city, it wouldn't really be that productive. I might be able to use that loyalty, together with that city gaining loyalty off Ham or Hempstead, to actually keep Bananashville in the Empire. The problem is, I'm getting bonus loyalty right now because it's a golden age. Now, we can't keep up the golden age forever. In fact, I'm not sure we're actually going to be doing that well full stop. Like, we need to get up to 88 before the next era just to avoid a dark age. An era right now is...
You said that every era so far, and we've golden age, so, you know.
Yeah, but this is looking a bit more dicey. It's only 20 to 40 turns until the next era, and we're still a long way short of even avoiding a dark age, so never mind reaching golden age. I've got it to 100 for a golden age, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, to be honest. Also, hang on, I'm just going to quickly give Claire something that's very useful for Claire to have. I know the sound went missing, that's fine, that was supposed to happen. Right, back over to here, and that is as it should be. Lovely. Right, and then, ooh. And we've got, yep, some nice bagpipes there in the background, lovely. So I could try and save Bananashville, but the problem is, if a Dark Age or even a Normal Age rolls back, I'm not sure we can keep it. I might just basically be willing to say, screw it, it's a free city. And just basically say, I took a city off Korea, there's now a free city there. That free city, together with all of these lovely guys that I'm the...
Suze-rein.
Of, basically, we can just basically use them as a barrier between me and Korea while I build up an army and actually consider, you know, one day being able to do something a little bit better against dealing with Korea for good. But until I take, like, multiple cities off Korea in one go, I think we're going to struggle a little bit, and I need to get my tech up in order to do that. So, chat. If actually, are we ready to straw poll this? I think we should straw poll it. Is Thomas floating around? He loves straw poll.
Yes, Thomas is floating around, I think, even though he said that he didn't get a YouTube notification for this.
I've seen it in the
You can
sub-feeds.
have it.
I've seen it in the sub-feeds.
Yeah,
so
but
it's...
one sub-feed does not...
That's
all
true. How many people do we have here, by the way?
603.
That's fine, I think, for the starting point. Maybe that's a
Yeah.
little bit low, so maybe there might be a few issues with this notification, but we'll see.
It's not the exact same time as usual.
Yeah.
And we also, this is also a part...
This is true. Right, so, three, yes.
Wow.
3. It says the third live stream on your screen, Claire. That's the one that comes after 2.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that particular screen.
So, what I need to do is, we need to decide whether we're going to basically throw down additional towns to try and save Banner-Nashville, or whether we just say, okay, if it goes rogue, it goes rogue in a Dark Age, we'll let it flip to a free city, and then it can just help being a barrier between me and Korea.
Okay, so tell Thomas what we are polling.
The thing I just said...
Yeah.
Are we gonna try? Are we saving Banner-Nashville, or are we just are we gonna throw a lot of political capital and effort by saving Banner-Nashville? So basically, the options are save Banner-Nashville or just basically abandon Banner-Nashville. We're not really abandoning it. Like if it does choose to stay, that's fine. It's just that we're basically saying we're not going to expend huge amounts of effort trying to make it stay by like throwing down useless cities that we don't actually like need, because this would be a quite poor city over here. Like, it would be better to throw down a city... Like, the problem is, like, it would be better to throw down cities around here, but the bloody city-states are in the way. So it's kind of difficult to throw down cities around here. I probably want to throw down a city somewhere around here, close by to Kabul, just to basically eat all this chocolate. Which is probably a good idea. And then
I'm in favour of the chocolate plan.
Yeah, eating all of the chocolate is definitely a good idea. So I might just kind of throw down extra cities around here, but it's not going to be close enough to affect Banner-Nashville. So we might kind of declare Korea a bit of a no-score draw. So, has we got any indication Thomas is doing that, or do you need to do that?
I think Thomas is doing that. Guys, there's no point, saying... I mean, you can obviously say what you think in the chat. That's what the chat is for.
Yeah,
but
no
we're
opinions. You're not allowed opinions. Claire has ruled no opinions for you
sorry.
plebs.
Yes, Thomas has done a poll. Let's have a little look at it. Save Banner-Nashville or screw Banner-Nashville.
It's an acceptable phrasing. I'm willing to accept that as a summation.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be hard. Like, we're going to have to throw, like, you know, we have to, like, have our governors in positions where they're not doing their most efficient work. Like, Liang's over here, but, like, she's not doing her best work there. It'd be, you know, it'd be easier if we transferred her elsewhere. Like, I think rather than, like, laying down a city here, just try and save Banner-Nashville, if we didn't lay it down here, we could lay it down up here where we're pretty sure there was a spot available, and then that could potentially be quite useful for merging all of my cities together. Although, the thing I've been thinking about is I need to find, like, a really good spot for productivity. Because, like, the thing is, this area I've started in is pretty flat. Like, there's a bit of rainforest floating around, and there's some nice areas of water, but, like, there's not, like, tons of hills, and hills are good for the production. I kind of need, like, a big, high production area, and I don't really see logically where that's gonna be, to be honest. Like, I don't see any huge number of, like, massive high production areas, unless I started working towards a particular wonder. So, this isn't something we can straw poll, but chat, if you've got any ideas about where it is I ought to kind of start thinking about expanding cities if I want to actually, potentially get some good old production, like a really high production cities to help with when I start producing really, really intensive wonders. Like, you know, some of the cities I've got are okay. Like, Duckburg over here is fine, but it's only got 35 production, which is it's not really that high. And Vitinium's only at 20 right now, so we kind of need to find, like, somewhere on this map that's a bit higher production. I'm not really quite sure where that wants to be yet. Like, if I could just find a nice spot along a river with plenty of forest by a river, that'd be fine. Like, I feel like Copenhagen in time could be high production. That's 20 right now, and I think we can probably do better, especially as I put down, I can put down another sawmill over here. So Copenhagen is probably fairly high productivity, just not quite spectacular. Speaking of which, I need to actually choose some production for Clamsterdam. I like all the names. I'd forgotten some of the names. The names are excellent. Right, yeah, Claire, over to you.
I was talking to people on Discord earlier, and I was saying I'm looking forward to the stream, except I'm going to be made fun of by John for being crap at selecting the best puns from the chat again.
Dear.
So in the chat right now, so first of all, we have the poll that Thomas did that's being spammed in the chat very, very helpfully.
Yeah.
That's got about 50-ish votes at the minute, and it's quite strongly in favour of screwing Banner Nashville at the minute.
Fine. So Banner Nashville, we will just we'll leave it. If we hit a bad age, it'll just flip to a free city. That's fine. We'll build up a proper army at some point, and we will go and properly take some of Korea later.
Now, I said I didn't want the chat to have opinions, but the chat, of course, has opinions. Some of them are. Green Hoodie says, maybe we should actually focus on the Cult of Claire because it is dying.
The Cult of Claire is a little bit on the weak side. Yes, we could actually try and work on the Cult of Claire a bit. That is certainly true.
John Utley says, find your potassium elsewhere. Banner Nashville is no more.
I agree. I think, yeah.
But source of being, I don't know if it's a disagreement or not, but there's a potassium. Anyway, says, screw the chocolate, save the Cult of Claire.
Yeah, and I'm going to also just build, I just bought with cash a new builder in Copenhagen. I might buy a new settler in Clamsterdam. Actually, it'd probably be faster just to build it in Duckburg. How fast can I just build a settler in Duckburg in theory? That is 6 turns. How much to purchase it? 640. Screw it. I like just throwing money away. I'm just going to get that settler down. So we've got, yeah, here we go. So any of these spots are good. I'll pick a spot in a minute, but basically, yeah, these 3 spots are available for settling, which is fine because I'm pretty sure a lake counts as freshwater, not saltwater. So you get good housing after that. I just need to pick the spot there. So we're going to have a town that is basically by a lake, and there's also lots of chocolate around it. So prepare your best chocolate-themed puns. All right, that's what we want to see. I want to see your best chocolate-themed puns on this occasion. Okay. Claire, over to you for a moment.
Shout out to Stuart O'Hara, who gave us £25, and said, spend it on something nice or something to annoy John, which I approve of. Shout out to Troy Matthews, who gave us $5 and said, happy weekend, John, Claire, and Tabby. I've had a question in chat about how Tabby is reacting to the change of clocks.
I'm not sure she's noticed, to be honest.
I think she will notice when she gets dinner at a different time tonight.
Is it going to be an hour later, technically? Is that...
No, I think it's going to be early, right? Because we lost an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be good. I don't know if she's going to specifically notice, because she does ask for dinner about an hour before dinner.
I'm kind of curious where this scout came from, because I can't see an obvious spot where the camp was. So I'm not quite sure where that is, to be honest. So wherever he's going to go, we'll have to keep an eye on. I'm just going to deploy this warrior to go and take care of him. And yeah, we've also... Actually, you know what? I need to be a bit careful, because there's... Yeah, this bastard scout might come and cause trouble.
Aww.
What?
The English Potato says Claire the puppy is watching the stream.
Oh, it's Claire the puppy, in fact.
Yeah, John is the kitten and Claire is the puppy. We have more pictures of Claire the puppy if you want to see them.
I want to see... Oh, he's a good puppy.
I know.
Oh, excellent. I might just remove this marsh, to be honest. Just because then I have a chance of actually having a bit more of a cluster of farms around here. Yeah, for 83 food, I'll take the growth. I'll take the growth, because, like, marshes are not the best thing in the world, to be honest, and I've got, like, plenty of charges in this thing. I've got 3 more builds, so that's fine. Oh, and we've got new research as well. Oh, hang on. Someone completed... Mahabodhi Temple. I didn't want that one anyway. That's fine. Right, tech tree. Let's have a look, see where we are. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well on the tech. We're definitely quite a bit ahead of some of the other people that we're seeing right now. We're doing pretty nicely here. Hang on. Harbour is not really that valuable to me, to be honest. But I could get it done super fast. And that would also give me... That was harvesting a fish. That's all land units can embark, which right now I can't do. I'm not sure anyone's actually... Has anyone had the... Wait, hang on. Chat, how do you tell whether someone's already built a wonder or not? Like, is there any way it's, like, indicated, like, on the actual icons? Because I'm not sure whether anyone's actually ever built the... Has anyone actually built the Colossus or not? Because I mainly just want that just for the trade route +1 capacity, quite frankly. It's not a bad thing just for that. But what have we got up here that's a bit more interesting? We've got loads of stuff that's just been randomly boosted, because I just keep getting great people in, which is kind of cool. Stirrups I might want just for the sake of mass production, boosted by a lumber mill, a shipyard, Venetian arsenal. I've never been so keen on that one. I think it's great. That's a new wonder, isn't it? I think that might be a new wonder game. 3 governor promotions, all your cities on your non-home continent with a governor, plus 15% production. Hang on, I just want to check the continent map here, because I can't remember what the bloody continent map is at the minute. So, my continents are... We've got... Hang on, which is my home one? So, my home one is technically just inside Duckburg. So, Terra Australis, shout out to the Australians, which technically includes Tabardine and... Annoyingly, not quite Clamsdam. Clamsdam is just inside the same one. But that would be a bonus to Copenhagen, which is interesting, potentially. That could be worth thinking about. Okay, turn that off. So back over to the tech tree here. So cartography's there. Alternatively, yeah, go towards... Astronomy is for... Yeah, I personally don't think the... Actually, diplomatic policy slots is probably the weakest policy slots, to be honest. I wouldn't mind rushing towards banking, have the guild civic, so I can get bank going on. I like just having money so I can spend it. Actually, having gunpowder so I can actually see... Can I see niter yet? No, I need to actually have the niter resource. Yeah, screw it. Let's get that underway, because I wouldn't mind teching up a little bit here. So let's go into a military engineer, get to see where the niter is, and then I'll see whether I actually want to bother rushing to gunpowder. It's only 7 turns out. That's not too bad, all things considered. And great people, we're doing very well. We've got a merchant coming in really soon, and 2 envoys and 200 gold. Yeah, that's actually not so bad. So we'll be getting that in nice and quickly, which is very, very cool. Right, okay, lovely.
Lady Cricket in chat says, I totally heard John's Terra Australis as Terra Australia, which made sense. Which I quite like.
Does anyone actually have any opinion on which of these 3 spots to actually lay this down? Let's have a little look-see at them. So, this is probably... I'd probably say you just want to go for... Actually, if it goes for this one, I can just get the sheep and the cattle in, but I still get 1, 2, 3... And that chocolate's in a different one. So I still get... Yeah, I'd probably say my view is the bottom one. The bottom of these 3 spaces. Bring me very close by to Kabul, but I get chocolate in 2, another chocolate in 2. I'm also 2 away from the sheep bonus resource and 3 away from the cattle. Assuming the cattle never falls to Hamel Hempstead, which I can't buy out to, but it could expand out to 4, I believe. So my view is the lower one. Claire, keep an eye whether anyone's yelling, no, not the lower one, or something to that effect. But that's my starting point there. That's kind of what I'm thinking I want to do.
Josh Mack says none of those spots. Tell us which spots
hang
and
on.
be very specific, please.
There's only so many spots. The alternative is to go around here where there's no luxury resources. But, like, Scotland wants to be banking as many luxury resources as possible because Scotland converts ecstatic populations into bonus stuff. So I want to be prioritising getting the luxuries in and stacking as much of it as possible on. And, like, right now, I think, like, most of my cities, I'm doing a good job. Like, ecstatic. And that is good bonuses. That's good bonuses for Scotland. So, like, if you've got a reason why I'd possibly want to go over here, but I don't see it, because there's no luxury resources over there that I can't get other than by expanding Hamel Hempstead regardless. So I don't see your logic there, but someone, like, feel free to, like, explain in a bit more detail, but I think this spot down here for double chocolate, sheep, and cattle, together with being nice and close by to, yeah, just joining up all my settlements is actually pretty good.
Okay, Rampage Alpaca says go for the lowest of the 3.
I agree, yeah.
Wombat Shotgun says the bottom spot, and then your borders will grow in both directions.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it sounds like we're on the same page here.
Yeah, we've got a few people agreeing on the bottom spot, or supporting the bottom spot.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's...
Sorry, there's just a lot coming in right now between the puns and the tile, contribution. Just trying to see if this person who didn't like the placement has an actual suggestion. Mm-hmm. So let's see.
Interesting that Netherlands has just actually got cartography, so technologically they're doing pretty well, actually.
Okay, he says multiple of the same resources do not stack, so that city is a waste of a city.
No, they do. They absolutely do, because a resource is only applied to so many cities. I believe it's 4 by default. So if I get cocoa, only 4 of my cities get cocoa. If I want all of my, like, 6, 7, 8 cities to have cocoa, I need 2 cocos.
Okay, Source of Being says you only get happiness for the first copy of an amenity. More copies are only good for trading.
Well, that's not a bad thing either. Like, you get a lot of money by trading. Yeah. Okay.
Hoovian says, I heard the bagpipes and thought someone snuck into my house and started playing music. That sounds like creepy, but in a jaunty, bagpipey way.
That's not a bad thing. If someone breaks into your house and all they want to do is play you a nice bagpipe tune, that's not bad.
That's still pretty bad. They broke into your house.
Yeah, but they just want to play bagpipes, Claire. That's what you got against the bagpipes. Nothing wrong with that. Here, I think Cotton Hargan's one to watch. Now, Cotton Hargan, we've been stepping up here. We've been stepping up and actually making it a bit more holy. We got ourselves a little holy site over here. I think we've already put a shrine into it. So we've got, actually, what have we got down here? We've got the High Sphere. Plus 4 faith.
Damn it, Thomas says he's having hot cocoa. And I'm not. That's why it's a damn it situation.
I was about to say, when you say damn it, I was like, Thomas says he's having heart palpitations. Like, wow, okay. That is bad, yeah. Thomas, go to hospital if you have heart palpitations.
But why is Thomas having a nice thing and I'm not?
You could have made cocoa. You could have made cocoa before the stream.
That is true.
We delayed the stream by half an hour because you wanted to do a thing. You could have made cocoa.
We delayed the stream by half an hour because you couldn't stop playing Stellaris.
It was both of these things are true.
Oh, yeah. Well,
both of these things are true.
You're the one who makes the decisions.
I'm going to get a temple down in Cotton Hargan. Actually, maybe I should focus on... Actually, Cotton Hargan is a pretty big... Yeah, it's a pretty big production place. I think it could be more. I'm going to focus on an industrial zone over here. Now, industrial zone tower, hang on. What's the adjacency for industrial zones? It needs to be by mines, quarries, primarily. Okay, so I need adjacent mines and quarries. So if I were to slap it down here, that's one. Wait, does that count as a mine? And this is going to be a mine over here. Is there any place that's likely to have more? I don't think so. So if I put that here, I'm going to get that right down there. And I'm also going to buy a tile here. So that's been purchased, so that's good. And I'm going to get this guy moving up here next turn to shove down an extra mine to increase the effectiveness of that. Because I think Copenhagen could become a very, very good production centre of the Empire. I've got good feelings about this. I think, could all work out very nicely. Claire, back to you.
Yes, indeed. So I have a few messages from Super Chat and then we can look at the puns.
Yes, go for it.
Shout out to John Lawless, that's a good name, who gave us €2.29 and said the other way to spell John, because he uses 2 N's. Acceptable. Shout out to, this is an excellent username that always makes me laugh, but shout out to Coitus Ergo Sum, who gave us 2
good name.
quid.
That is good, yeah, fun.
We've seen them before, that's a good name. They gave us £2 and said, I return with wishes of good health upon you both. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you much indeed, yes.
Yeah, and shout out to Centric, who says, hi John, Claire and Tabby. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to John for inspiring me to explore taking ancient history and film studies at uni.
Woo!
Woo!
Excellent, good choices,
So
good choices.
cool.
That is some cool stuff.
Pardon me, shout out to Send Me a Badger, who says double chocolate sheep sounds like an odd snack. Which I suppose is the way you describe that city, but are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are we ready?
For 1,000,000 chocolate puns.
1,000,000 chocolate puns. Okay, but it's
do
good.
you want...
Yeah, okay.
I have a few puns. I have a few sweet-related puns that are not specifically chocolate.
Okay, that's you know, if they're really good, it might still work. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just giving you all the puns right now because we have established I'm not good at deciding which ones are really good or not.
All right, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's do this. All right, okay. I'm excited. The cursor is dancing for this.
That does not sound like dancing.
Yeah. Look. I am rhythm is
What
the
do you mean,
look.
Doctor Who dancing?
I'm a very enthusiastic dancer, as you're well aware.
All right.
Go, Claire, go.
Okay, first up we have Lisbon Bon.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Okay, country, not town, but Switzerland.
Switzerland I quite like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good.
Taffy Duck.
I
know it's not a town, but it's cute.
Yeah, it's okay. I prefer Switzerland is still my favourite.
Choco Lake.
Might be a bit too obvious.
Yeah. Also, in the same vein but more Scottish, Loch Choc.
Loch Choc. Nice that it rhymes. I'm not quite 100% on that one. I'm still thinking Switzerland's the best option there.
Chockholm.
Chockholm's quite nice. Yeah. Actually, I do quite like Chockholm. Yeah, because that's actually a city. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Coco Cabana.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay.
Another that's a country rather than a city, but I quite like it. Sri Wonka.
Sri Wonka.
That's quite nice.
Sri Wonka. It's quite clever. Yeah. Okay. That one's a bit more obscure and clever. I quite approve of that. That's decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chat favorite though.
Yeah.
The chat favorite is Chockness.
Chockness.
Yeah.
Okay. Dumb. Yeah.
Which was, I think, suggested by Nautilius first.
Congratulations, Nautilius. Chockness is quite nice. That is lovely. Especially since it's one over from Loch Iron Brew. So this is Loch Iron Brew, and this is Chockness.
Wait, did we? Oh no, we decided that when we build it, it will be Loch Iron Brew.
No, I put a pin just to indicate, just to name it.
Lake.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly, just to name the lake, which you can't technically do. But you can use pins.
Some people are saying no, but why?
What? Oh, I don't know. I like. Actually, my favourites in there are probably Switzerland and Choc. Actually, you know what? Just let's straw poll it. Let's straw poll it here between Chockness and Switzerland and Sri Wonka, because those are my three favourites. Those are my three favourites. And we do have a great person to either take or pass. So we have got ourselves Jacob Fugger here, who has got himself, here we are. So 200 gold flat, which isn't great, because I'm gaining like 127 a turn, but 2 envoys is pretty good. So I am indeed going to recruit him, and I'm assuming he needs to just be burnt in a commercial hub. So he's just going to go across the river here, and we're going to burn him for the money. And you just get 1 charge out of him. Is he just done? Yeah, he's done already. Fine. So that gives me a bunch of additional
burning
envoys.
Burning a person for money. Is that what we're doing?
Burning is an impolite term, but yes, kind of. Right, so I've got, 2 envoys to deploy. So I'm Suze-rein of these various places. Now, I could force my way to be Suze-rein of somewhere else potentially. I've got 1 person here. That's 5. No one is... Hang on, what are the various benefits here? I need to kind of check the unique bonuses. So land combat units, 20% cheaper to build with gold. I can do without that one. That is... Cities have full housing from water as if they... Ooh. Cities have full housing from water. Actually, I've been pretty good with that, so I don't really need that one. Lisbon is the... traders are immune from being plunged on water, which is okay. As well as, what are the other benefits here? I can also get myself, culture every amphitheatre. I don't have many of them just yet. I've got a lot of military ones nearby, which is kind of annoying. I'm already on with Kabul. Kamasi is, I like that one. So, trade routes with city-states for culture. And then I've got Yerevan, which I'm also already in with. There's Leventa over here, who I'm not sure, what's that? Leventa unique bonus. Your builders can make colossal head improvements. Okay. Colossal heads, you say? And Zanzibar unique bonus, you basically get cinnamon and cloves luxury resources for free, provide 6 amenities each, which is not terrible. Okay, let's have a look, see at those ones then. So Leventa, actually, Wilhelmina's really got that one a bit locked down. So I could just basically deploy those just to basically get the bonuses to +1 to gold. Though I wouldn't mind kind of potentially taking that off her. That would potentially take some stuff off of her. Or I could... I'm not going to get that off him. I'm just going to put 1 over in Zanzibar. And I'm going to put... I've got 1 there, I've got 2 there. That is... Okay, +2 production and capitals. Yeah, because like sometimes just putting a basic one just dotted around is not a bad idea. I'm already on control of this one. I might just put one extra in Lisbon as well. Just for the... Yeah, I'm fine with that for the time being. And what else do we have here? Great person recruited. That's good. That gets me another era score. But again, city losing loyalty. I'm aware Banner Nashville is losing loyalty. And a governor has been established in Kumasi. But honestly, that was unnecessary. We kind of did that to try and save Banner Nashville. But it's really not important. In fact, actually here at all. And yeah, we can also go over to... Okay, interesting. Was anyone complaining about anything potentially being lost there for a second? I just got a flash up saying OBS Studio reconnected, which suggests we lost it for a second. Did we lose picture for a second, or are we good?
I think yes, because some people are saying panic in the chat, but...
I think we are back now. I think it just...
briefly froze.
I think it just froze for a second because OBS freaked out for a second. I think it's fine.
Yeah, Cobra says, okay, so it wasn't only me.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. It just, for some reason, OBS just didn't...
Delicles says their mum swore when that happened.
Hello, Delicles' mother. Oh, marvellous. What else do we have down here? Technically, there's actually this ivory here that I can't quite get my hand... Actually, I've got some ivory up here. I've got ivory and Vatinium, so it's fine. What?
I just want to see if people are still talking about the same thing, but it's taking a while catching up, or if things are still happening, because...
It should be fine now, because I got the message saying it was all clear.
Okay.
So I think we should be all okay at this point.
Pardon me.
And we've got, you're moving to Copenhagen, and the other person I need to consider moving is Amani, who represents, cities within 9 tiles get +2 loyalty, and she acts as 2 envoys. So go over to that. She can almost certainly be better put somewhere else. Like, if I just actually move her to Lisbon, I'm pretty sure I get Lisbon, and then I get +4 gold in every bag. That's not even that good, to be honest. I might as well just redeploy. I mean, I've got this place pretty well locked down. Yeah, I'm going to redeploy to Lisbon, just for the sake of getting Lisbon locked down, because then if Korea attacks me, then screw Korea, basically. So I'm going to redeploy her back to Lisbon, where I think she actually was until fairly recently anyway. So deploy her to Lisbon. And we should get Lisbon back as a result, because I've invested more heavily in traditional envoys than that. Is the chat calmed down? Are we cool?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So I'm no longer... Really? Who's Suze-rein of Kumasi, if not me? None. Apparently it's a tie. Except... it's a tie on 4. Fine. And you want me to recruit a great writer... That's okay. I'm not really doing that right now, to be honest. I don't really have the right facilities for that, but I can probably do that pretty soon. Fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And unit needs orders. Who's the order? Ah! It is a trader who was at... Okay, yeah. Previously was going to Vatinium to trade Court of Clare. Fine. What can you get me that's the best here? Decent amount of money to be got from trading further afield, and city-states are giving me culture as well, which is quite nice. By trading, actually that's not too bad. Admittedly, it would increase Protestantism, but by trading with Haarlem over there, trade with the Netherlands, I can actually get 8 gold, 2 science, 1 culture, and a faith, which is actually pretty nice, all things considered. Alternatively... I could, get Zoroastrianism in by trading with Congo. That would also give me gold and science and whatever. You know what, I'll just actually trade a bit more with... Actually, I've already technically got the... Ah, no, I get bonus gold to that one because I've got a trading thing already there. I could trade that, or I could trade with Amsterdam. I could try and... I'd like to trade with something a little bit further away, to be honest. But actually, I'm not sure why... Have I not traded with Haarlem before? I thought I would have done, but okay, let's get that. Yeah, due to trading posts along the way, which I'm assuming is Carthage, therefore. Okay, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to go with that one. That's kind of worth a decent amount of money to me, that's fine. Keep time ticking along anyway while everyone just kind of shuffles along there, lovely. And my chariots slowly start making their way home as well. Chariots in 660 AD, probably historically ready to be retired. And we've got, aha! You moved up here, and you build a mine. Good. Yes, Copenhagen could potentially prove to be
you're saying Dutch Arnhem wrong, apparently.
Oh, well, how is it pronounced?
I don't know, but it's got 2 A's, so it's probably different than...
Harlem! Got it. Gotcha. Fine. Got it. Nailed it.
Sure.
Ah.
Okay, so...
Yes.
Sorry, the chat has now come down strongly, even more so, in favour of Chalkness.
Okay.
73%.
Then there can be no debate at this point. It is settled. And conveniently, this is perfect timing for us to found the city, not of... Claire, it's called Wigtown. I'm not sure I can change that.
No, you can't.
It's called
change it.
Wigtown, Claire. Wigtown.
Why is that good?
Wigtown. Okay, Chalkness. Fine, I guess. So, that is Chalkness, which is lovely. Let's just check. Yeah, we're working the marshes immediately. And we've got... Tabardine's also done with something. That's up to 3 people right now.
No, Tabardine.
And those people are extremely... Actually, Tabardine could be a fairly productive place as time goes by, which is kind of nice. And yeah, we're expanding out towards the Wales as well. So, production to be had here. Granary's probably not a terrible idea. Monument's not a terrible idea either. Yeah, granary for food. I'm just going to say granary for food is not a bad one to start off with. And Chalkness gets to have its first things as well. That's just going to grow slowly over time. I might just give them, again, a granary just for food and housing, just to get growth up a tiny bit as a starting point. Yes!
Yeah, Breeze in the chat says, can we have a unit on the lake and call it the Chalkness Monster?
In theory, we can do that, yes. That is a thing we could do.
Also, shout out to Divine on Discord, who gave us £10 and said, I'm just saying hi to all the people in Discord and wanted to thank you both for keeping me entertained through a lot of crap that's gone on in the past month. So thank you a lot and have a bottle of wine on me.
Excellent. And we found the bloody barbarian spearman. They're right there.
You need to not say excellent after messages about people having, like, crap times that we helped them through.
Well, it was more about the bottle of wine, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was happier about that.
It's okay. I mean, let's be honest, we're probably going to spend it all on Jaffa cakes.
That is quite possibly true, yes. That might just be true.
Thank you very much for that.
And Vatinium needs more housing. Okay, and so does Copenhagen. Fine, so we'll deal with that later. Yeah, we'll deal with both of them as time goes by. We're okay for the time being. And can purchase with faith. I've actually purchased enough faith to purchase a guru. Because I have been accumulating faith a tiny bit faster. Gurus. What do gurus do exactly? So we've got the ability to have a guru. May use a charge to heal itself and all adjacent friendly units that are religious. May not initiate theological combat with units of other religions, can defend. Okay, so we probably want to be having ourselves a missionary to actually start converting people to the Cult of Clare.
So what he does is he walks around with, like, a picture of Tabby and goes around and tells people that, like, you know, if they enter the Cult of Clare, they can venerate this cat.
That seems eminently reasonable that that's what's happening, yes.
I feel like that would work really well as a missionary, kind of, like...
Alright, missionary it is. We've just purchased a missionary with some faith there. So, right now, we have got... Cult of Clare is predominant. Hang on, let's go over to the religion map here. So we've got... predominant Cult of Clare in Vatinium and Duckburg. Now, I believe somebody actually wanted to be actually converted to a religion, any religion, in fact. What's the priorities, by the way? Chat, what do you think the priority should be in terms of, like, converting? Do you want to, like... Because I don't really see much of the advantages in potentially, like, converting... Like, the reason I don't do much religion is, to me, it seems like it's not that useful unless you're planning to actually win via religion. Which I'm not sure I want to do, because I feel like we're a bit far behind in that regard. I swear one of the city-states actually wanted to be converted. Yeah, Yerevan actually wants to be converted. So I need to send, like, the tabby down in order to basically... We could just, like, do a charge around Clamstam, charge around Chalkness, and then the final charge around Yerevan. Because, yeah, the Cult of Clare is predominant, but it's not quite good enough yet. So that will be fine. So that's good. I'll probably just kind of try and get some nice stuff going on here. Yeah, dominant religion. I'm just going to spread the dominant religion dotted around. It'll be 100% fine. Right, okay. And we've got... the builder. Now, what does the builder need to do? You've still got one build in you, which isn't massive, but it'll probably do. I've already got mines there and mines there. And there's going to be a thing here. Actually, there's another hill right there. So you get up there, and next turn... Actually, you've still got moves here. Screw it. Buy this tile right now. Screw it. I like spending the money on stuff. And you get yourself another mine down. Oh, there we go. Look at all these mines. And all these mines are around a flipping... yeah, that's going to be a +3 industrial zone. Because that is mine, and more mine. This could be our little production capital right flipping here. Not least, I also need to put down another lumber mill in this forest that's also by a river. That's pretty good too. This could work. Copenhagen could be a real powerhouse in time. Yes. Right, Claire, to you.
Okay, so Justin in chat says, you're a bit far behind on religion. Whose fault is that, John? Whose fault is that? So Roderick says, don't forget to send some missionaries or whatever to the Congo because before they send their soldier your way. Because as we know, and Green Hoodies reminds us, they've literally been begging to be converted for ages and ages.
That is true. It's a thing they mysteriously just like, but now like other people are also...
like the tabbies.
Other people are also sending stuff, so, like, your boyfriend, Captain Shirtless, has actually sent, like, Zoroastrian apostles over there, so it might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, but maybe the apostles just haven't seen pictures of Tabby yet.
Plus, like,
they'll come around.
It kind of feels like the troops are already here, but that's fine, because I'm about to basically give up this city. So, Bannon Asheville is just going to be a free city that's just going to be a nice little barrier between me and Congo, because Congo are slightly unpredictable dicks.
Okay, so Josh Mack says, actually, you can get bonuses if you develop your religion, and it can be really powerful.
Oh, I'm sure there are. It's just I haven't paid much attention to it, so I don't know what they are.
Yeah, well, you know, get working on it. Because those tabbies won't venerate themselves. They're sleeping. They're busy.
Oh, dear. Plenty more Korean archers floating around here. Nothing too much to worry about.
I'm sorry?
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Back to you.
The chat just wants you to get on with the religion.
I'm getting on with the religion. It's just right now I'm getting in faith so slowly. There's only so much I can do, so I need to actually get some more, like, holy sites down and whatever. So I just need to find some more spots for that sort of thing. Right. New area. And, Duckburg. Where I could get... Oh, yeah, there it is. Forbidden... I wanted to get the Forbidden City down. The Forbidden City can only go down in stupid places that would eat my really high productive things, so I can't put it there. And that can only...
put it in another town?
Yeah, it's going to have to go in another town. It's probably going to have to go in Copenhagen. Right. Holy Site, I've got as much down as I can do right now. Fine. What do I want to do here? Could just get some walls up just for the sake of it being defended. This is interesting. This is very interesting. And yeah, I can't do that without an arena. The aqueduct can literally... Actually, let's just quickly check on the housing situation here. Housing situation is 7 out of 3 amenities. Fine. And housing is 12 for 8 citizens. Now, I could get an aqueduct down, but I'd need to literally basically bulldoze the sheep to make that happen. So that would be... And it's only the equivalent to +2 housing. But I'd need to basically, bulldoze sheep or one of these 2 lumber yards. Which is kind of irritating. So I don't really want to do that. Because it's only +2 housing because I've already got access to that. So I might instead go for... I could just get a build route in 2. Or I could get another settler out. I could get another settler out and just kind of put another city down. Have people been crying out where there's obvious sites for good cities or anything of that nature?
Let me check.
Actually, in all fairness, Duckburg's little developed. I'm just going to get a build route in 2, just for the sake of... Because I can clearly put a mine up here. I can probably do some better farming around here as well. In fact, actually, there's a load of hills around here. That's hilly. I could probably just put a bunch of mines up here to help the production, to help speed up Duckburg business. That's probably okay. Yes. Claire?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
here we go. There's the missionary. So, Cult of Claire is right now predominant. I probably should... where do I want to go with this guy? This guy can probably... I'm going to move him over here as a starting point. He can just head over here, and he can just do 1 charge in Tabardine. So that's going to be 1 charge. So after this action, we'll have 2 citizens following Cult of Claire, and majority religion will be Cult of Claire. Boom. So this now has 3 citizens, and 2 of them are Cult of Clare, so that is now dominant Cult of Clare, which is good. So we've just actually flipped a brand new city. Tabardine, appropriately enough, now worships Tabby.
Woo!
Which feels appropriate. And I'm going to send this person over towards Copenhagen to start working on it as well. Because right now they just worship the divine spark, which is weird. Oh dear.
The chat is making so much fun of you for doing your usual thing. It says, Claire, go away. Oh wait, there's this thing right here, blah 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 blah.
I don't... Also, I like how you just converted that into Claire, go away, as opposed to go on, Claire. Which is different.
Go ahead.
Go ahead versus go away. Slightly different. I mean, I understand. I make that... I get confused with that all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, my bad. Alright.
Yeah,
anyway,
quite right too.
Pardon me. Shout out to Driller, who gave us 100 Swedish krona. Also was saying in chat that he hasn't been around streams for a while. He's glad to come back.
Excellent, excellent.
Also shout out to Morrison, who gave us £5. And said, your channel helped me through my labour for my first kid, and my daughter was called Lucy Claire Morrison, so get some Jaffa cakes on me.
Nice.
Very nice indeed. I like the name Lucy. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I think my mom wanted to name me Lucy, if not Claire. So there you go.
Excellent.
There was some family drama that meant that couldn't happen. Not that I know what it is, but apparently it was pretty bad.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Anyway, shout out to Mega Raptor, who's just shown up
Hello, Mega Raptor.
in chat and gave us $20, immediately followed by $10 more. Thank you
very much indeed, Mega Raptor.
And since I don't know if John saw my tweet, but YouTube dropped me from being a sponsor, and I was annoyed by that. He's also just signed up as a sponsor again. Also, I forgot to mention, but when I was in Canada...
Best country?
Well, the thing actually said when I was in Canada, bracket best dollars. But yeah, when I was in Canada, I had a Jaffa cake!
Yay!
Woo! Jaffa cakes!
We've got more great people coming in, by the way. And we've got... Oh, this is nice. Instantly builds university and library. And university by +2 science. That's good. I'm having that. That is... Oh, guys, it's Isaac Newton. We've got one I've heard of.
Really cool.
Right, so we've got to put him into a district where we haven't actually invested much so far.
Anyway, as I was saying, Mega Raptor also gave us another $10 and said also, I'm going to be recording today, so have a good day, and I'll watch this later, so have fun.
Excellent.
Thank you
Excellent,
very
excellent,
much for
excellent.
that.
So if he builds, yeah, it's a university and a library. So Duckburg already has a university and a library, so I need to move him over to a district that doesn't have that. Oh, we're getting close to that being done, which is nice. Vatinium, does Vatinium have a university and library yet? It's got a library, not a university. I'm not sure if I've actually got another district down in terms of the campus. Because, yeah, Copenhagen's focused on production, and no one else really has a great one, to be honest. Because I can just keep this guy safe. Where logically is my next campus going to end up being? Probably over here in... Clamsterdam wouldn't be a terrible campus site, just because there is a jungle there. There's no mountains, but there is a jungle. Albeit only a tiny bit of jungle. So it's not spectacular. Let's have a little look. Hang on, remind me what the adjacencies are for campus. That is for tundra, snowy mountains, plains mountains. Yeah, mountains and rainforest. But it's +1 size for every 2 rainforests. So a single is not useful. Better I just shove it between 2 adjacent districts, if at all possible. Or next to a government plaza. Now, where have I got an area where I can have 2 adjacent districts? I'm not sure there's even anywhere that does that, to be honest. I don't think Copenhagen, after this, is going to be allowed another one, because I've got quite a few districts down here. Yeah, I'm not sure we can really use him just yet. I think we might need to save him up for a bit until we've actually got... Yeah, we could put it down. We could put down it here, right in the middle of this road, by Chalk Ness. That might work pretty nicely. So down the line, we're going to save Isaac Newton for the time being. He's going to go and live in Chalk Ness, and we're going to, like, use him later. There he goes. Hello, Isaac Newton. Everyone looks the same, unfortunately. Claire, back to you. Oh, I've got production to choose. Hang on, let me just... Okay, that was on purpose. Claire, to you.
Shout out to Playlist Dude, who gave us this...
Oh, no, seriously, there is actually a thing.
There's
There's actually a thing. Bannon Asheville has flipped. It is now a free city. Which is great. So Bannon Asheville is no longer my problem. Yay!
How have you put up with John for so long? You must be the most patient woman in the world.
We've been together nearly a decade.
Yeah.
A decade. There's probably people watching this who haven't been born as long as we've been a couple.
Jeez, that's terrifying.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
that
they
weird?
shouldn't be though. Like they shouldn't be exposed to you at such a young, formative age.
Makes sense. Now, what have we got? Hamill Hempstead needs more housing urgently.
Source of Being says you should build, a government plaza.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
which
I know.
town, though?
Probably in the capital, because it's quite nice. It provides +8 loyalty, which is kind of cool, and an increase +1 adjacencies to any adjacent district. So you kind of want to place it like really centrally, and also gives you a governor title, which is really cool. I think it needs to be placed. Hang on, does it need to be placed adjacent to City Centre? Going to be placed. Hang on, let me just double check. No, it doesn't need to be placed adjacent to City Centre, but you kind of want to place it, kind of next to. Actually, I wouldn't mind shoving it down here in Cottenhagen. Because in Cottenhagen, if it were to go, like, about there, I know this is Hamill Hempstead, but because it is providing loyalty and increase to adjacency bonuses by any adjacent districts, then it's going to basically provide big adjacency bonuses to this here production facilities, the actual, the industrial zone we're building here. So that wouldn't be terrible. I mean, if I'd thought about it, I probably could have thrown this down in Bannon Asheville, but the vote was, don't bother wasting your time trying to sort it out, so I don't think we need to bother. So a government plaza could go over there, but let's focus over here to Hamill Hempstead, where we've just actually built the industrial zone. So the workshop's already producing some good stuff there, so the industrial zone is +2 production, citizen slot, and great engineer points, or the market getting me the great points, and also... that also finally gets me another trader. So I'm going to go for a market in just 9 turns over here in Hamill Hempstead. Unless I can find a way to increase housing. Because it did say it needed housing. The only way I can increase housing is basically demolishing... the stone's not so bad. Yeah, you know what? I'll get that up. I'm going to remove the stone in the quarry. Because we need housing. So we've removed the stone in the quarry. I've got another stone and quarry up here. So I can just replace that immediately. Which I should probably actually do. In fact, I'll actually buy a builder for 260 right now, which is fine. So that guy's ready to start moving in that direction next turn. That's lovely. Everything is working okay for the time being. Yeah, that's fine. Claire, to you.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Sudabite, who gave us 2 Canadian dollars.
Best dollars.
Thank you. And said, the problem with Scotland is it's full of Scots. I feel like that's a very un-Canadian thing to say.
Yeah, that...
I feel like you should be sorry for that.
Yeah, that doesn't feel Canadian at all, really. That feels very not Canadian thing to say that. And I say that, as just in case you don't know, I'm quite Canadian. My entire half of my...
You're quite British.
Yeah, but well over half my family's Canadian.
I'm aware, but I think you're extremely
I am,
British.
in fact, despite how British you kind of act and sound and play up, I'm a second-generation immigrant.
That is true.
I'm a second-generation immigrant from Canada. So I do not have a very British family at all. Oh, right. Now, who else needs orders, by the way? That's just... Okay, why are you being weird? This trader is here, but he's refusing to move anywhere. You know, actually, this isn't a bad thing in the world, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually get some roads between me and Korea, and also use this guy to spy on Korea. So I'm going to move this guy... down to... I'm going to move him down to Hamill Hempstead. So I'm going to send him to Hamill Hempstead. And next turn, I'm hoping he's going to be able to trade with Korea. And we're going to start using him to spy on Korea, basically. That's what we're going to do with him. So I think that could work pretty nicely. And we've also got ourselves one random warrior who needs to get the hell out of Dodge. Because that doesn't belong to me anymore. That's now a free city. So time to get the hell out of there, please. Just run for it, mate. Just run for it. Lovely.
Oh, it's apparently a line from Braveheart.
What was?
The problem with Scotland.
I've seen I think I've seen Braveheart like once a long time ago. Like for me, it's not like one of those classic films I'd always think of as being something I'd see a lot. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest.
So Braveheart, I saw when I was like 15 or 16 or something like that, and I was on like a organized holiday camp thing.
Yeah.
Where I was.
Oh,
it's my boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend. How do you lead such a boring people? Do they follow the example you set? Oh, your boyfriend's not impressed with you, Claire.
No, my boyfriend's not impressed with you.
I'm guessing that's low culture, is what he's complaining about. Because culture is probably one of my lowest things that's coming in right now. I've not really been focusing on it because I'm not really interested in the tourism victory. Because like we went for tourism victory with the Rome playthrough. So I don't really want to do that one again. So I'm kind of more interested in dabbling with like a bit of science and a bit of faith and whatever. I think is a bit
anyway,
nicer.
There's a bit in Braveheart where they speak French, and I was with a group of French people on holiday in Scotland, and we were being shown Braveheart as some kind of Scottish thing, which is already flipping hilarious when you think about it now. And then at some point he speaks French, and we're all like, why are there no subtitles on that bit? We don't understand what he's saying.
What, was it not real French?
I mean, yeah, but like basically he's really like his French is worse than his Scottish accent.
Lol.
There you go. I mean, that's
okay,
it.
why is this trader refusing to do anything right now? Am I over capacity for trade routes somehow? Have I lost a trade? Oh, I probably have. I bet I have, because I bet there was a market in Ban and Asheville that I now no longer control, because there was a thing here. That's probably why this guy's now refusing to do anything. It's probably because I'm down a trade route. But that's fine. I've got a new market coming in here, so that's okay. In fact, actually, I've got the money. I'm just going to fix that now automatically. I'm going to buy a market, and presumably this guy is going to... I don't need the Civilpedia. And this guy immediately wakes up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting to see. So if I send him down to Seoul right now, then I can... Actually, no, I'll send him to Chuncheon. Claire, have a guess how that's pronounced. I don't know. Chun.
I can't really see.
Chun
Wait a
Chun.
minute. Let me look on my actual computer. Can I? No, I can't.
It's Chun.
Suze-rein.
Yeah, it's basically like if an Eevee gets exposed to the Korea Stone, I think. So I'm just gonna send him over there because I want a road going in that direction.
Wait.
Yeah, Chuncheon.
I didn't see this before. It's a picture of Claire the puppy actually watching the stream.
Ooh.
I'll put that in chat. Oh my goodness,
He's so adorable. He's a puppy.
John.
No, it's a good puppy.
It's a good puppy.
And also there's another cocking scout, so there's another bloody thing. But luckily I'm hoping these guys will just deal with that for me. Has anyone taken care of this? Oh, darn it. Carthage got to the camp before I could, so I didn't get the benefit. I didn't get the benefit from killing the camp, which is a shame.
People are amused by the fact that you said lol out loud. I didn't even notice.
I do that a lot. That's a thing I do. Sometimes I just say lol. Right, plus 200 Cult of Claire. Now, how is the Cult of Claire doing here? Because I think this guy's got one more charge on him. So hang on. Religion. So Cult of Claire is... Protestantism is predominant. Cult of Claire is rising. But there's quite a bit of... Yeah, there's quite a bit of influence coming from all of these. Yeah, we need to get a bit of a critical mass going. It might have been a bit ambitious for me just trying to convert Copenhagen straight away. I might need to try and convert... a bit more over here first. Like, I probably should have tried to just get Clamsterdam first. But I'll probably move this guy back to Clamsterdam to try and get that done. Because if we can just convert these little towns to Tabbyism, then as a result, it'll be easier to exert pressure on Carthage and then Copenhagen. And then hopefully we'll be able to just kind of slowly spiral it from there. So it should be fine. Now, Duckburg has actually picked up its builder, and that builder is going over here. That's fine. So Duckburg, yeah, the problem is what to do with Duckburg. What to do with Duckburg? Because I could just start building an army, but like I feel like I haven't got the most exciting technology in the world. I don't have iron, so I can't train swordsmen. I could just get a thing out, or I could get the... Actually, just spending 5 turns doing... Yeah, produce large amounts of gold every turn, great merchant points when finished. or which produces faith every turn, great prophet points when finished, or science every turn, great scientist points when finished. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually just running that back. I kind of need a solution for what to do with these guys, because until... Yeah, I need a population of 10 to actually get Duckburged its next district. So what I should probably do actually is redistribute the people from what they're doing right now, because I need to kind of move on to a bit more of a growth footing. So the best way to do that is... If I get some additional farms down over here, you are be working in this city instead of your other city. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, let's get this into here and get someone working on that and get my guy over there. So now this is now attached to here, not Vatinium. So Vatinium's slowing down, but Duckburg needs to grow. And after that point, I just need to get... I could just drop some... where's the best place to drop some farms? Because there's not a great place for farming around here. I could get... Once I get this place grown a little bit, that'll be fine. I could get a farm here. Actually, I could get a triple farm. I could get a farm going... Here, and... No, I can't even afford that, but I'll be able to afford it next turn. If I went for farm, a triple farm here would get Duckburg growing nice and fast. So, and I've got a builder ready to do that. So that will actually be okay. So that's still a few turns out, however. So in the meantime, yeah, while we're working on that, I can just focus on... Yeah, commercial hub. Let's get some great merchant points in. I like them. We'll just do that for 5 turns while I'm just getting the farming set up to get this place growing as fast as possible. Cottenhagen, ready to go as well. I could get a temple so I can actually get some more faith coming in, or... Commercial hub's already as good as it's going to be. Industrial zone that's a good industrial zone. That's got to be producing excellent quality. Oh yeah, that's up to 31 already. This place is very soon going to be my best. Great engineer points, industrial zone, test production, citizen slots... great engineer points per turn, or I could get this built so fast. Yeah, I kind of feel like the government plaza right here. I'm feeling government plaza right here. Let's get that government plaza down. Boom. And that will provide extra bonuses to this place, which will be lovely. So that's only going to take a few turns to do as well. And that is actually the end of that turn very, very quickly indeed. Now, hopefully this scout, I'm hoping Kabul will deal with the scout for me, because I've got actually a trade heading in that direction. I don't really want to lose him. So I'm kind of hoping that's not going to be the case, but let's see what happens next. And a unit actually needs orders first. Oh, it's you. Fine. Well, I'll send you northwards to go and see if we can find out where the bloody hell this camp is and whether we can deal with it. And you also need orders. You need orders to actually build a quarry there. That's okay. You crack on with that, and everything will be fine. I can actually probably... yeah, I'll throw some farms down over here as well. I'll put a triple farm here and a triple farm here. I need to kind of get into the feudalism right now. I can create more trade routes. I'm already up to max there, and can purchase with faith. I can purchase more missionaries. Claire! Good news. The faith is coming in faster. We can get these missionaries in. Let's...
Oh, do you mean the people who are meant to recruit people to your religions are doing a good job?
Yeah, they are. They're well, people are slowly converting to Tabbyism. Technically, I suppose that's a good thing.
What do you suppose it's a good thing?
Well, the benefits
to face Tabby in the other room and tell her you're not sure.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not seeing the massive benefits coming on from here.
You're not doing it, and you keep dragging your feet and only doing it as a last resort.
I'm not doing it as a last resort. We've got 2 missionaries out. It's
you
fine.
You have to get apostles, not missionaries.
Well, I can't have them yet. I think you need like. Hang on. Who's murdering who right now? That is okay, and we've got military engineering. Good. Now. Where is the Niter? Where's the Niter? Okay, so we haven't got any right now. I don't think because it would be listed as a strategic resource. So we now know where the Niter is. There's some Niter down there because obviously getting Niter in order to actually have gunpowder troops is not a bad idea. So. There's some Niter up here that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit far away for Tabardine to get hold of. Alternatively, there's only 2 that are viable really. It's only either this or this. So potentially, actually, we're going back to the original plan, which is actually we are going to settle a town here, pretty much entirely to get hold of the Niter. So that's kind of awkward, but no matter, no flipping matter. You may as well just head north and do what you can there. But yeah, that's... Actually, yeah, okay, so there's the southern... Okay, let's talk about our options here. If I want to get Niter into the Empire, there's the southern Niter, where basically I'll probably be settling here if the game lets me, or potentially more like, maybe more like around here, just to be a 1 or 2 bits extra further away. That comes with plenty of wheat, the possibility of bananas, especially if I'm a little bit further up north here. Yeah, but I can't be on this spot, which is a shame, because otherwise I could go... I could be on... but then this spot has no water at all. Tricky. I'd need to figure out the right spot for that. But there's the possibility of bananas and grain. So that's okay. Or there's niter up here. Niter up here is... It would link Tabardine and Copenhagen. I've got water here. But honestly... Actually, it's essentially in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2... That's a really inconvenient spot. It's 4 spaces or 4 hexes away from Tabardine and Copenhagen. They're both not quite in the right spot. There's also this spot over here. But unfortunately, that's really going to annoy Thomas. Because it's that would be really close by to their borders. So... I mean, I could actually go... I could go here and use... but that's desert space.
Okay, source of being says population can only work on tiles up to 3 tiles away. However, cities can expend up to 5 tiles. Any resources on the 4th or 5th ring of tiles can be improved and you still get it.
Yeah, I thought that was how it was, yeah.
Okay, we've got a few more, like, actual, game... advice bits.
Okay, yeah.
Slinger says, I'm not sure if it's necessary, but John could switch a Mercury from Duckburg to Amsterdam if you needed more production.
That is true, yeah. I could do that, yeah. That's very true.
Tunk says you need to build a temple in order to have apostles.
I think I've got a temple in Duckburg, and I think I've got one in production somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I do have a temple in Duckburg at this point, but they're more expensive. So I always splurge on the missionaries before I actually get to that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you are kind of, dragging your feet re the religion, and people are saying you need to step that up, otherwise it's going to be a problem later in the game. Well,
that's alright, I'm going to convert Clamsterdam right now, so right immediately. Okay, good. Inspiration, my progress towards Reformed Church has just been boosted. So Clamsterdam, I think, just went to Tabby. And once you go Tabby, you never go... Crabby.
Tabbery?
Yeah, that's right. So that's now, predominant, and predominant. So that's now starting to, and as a result, Chalkness will go Tabby in just 5 turns automatically. So the religion is starting, and actually Kabul is already predominant over there, and Cult of Clare is predominant, but not dominant in, yeah, hang on, are they the same thing? Predominant, wait, why haven't I been given the bonus guy from Yerevan yet? Because if it's predominant in Yerevan, I feel like they've already been converted, but whatever, eh? Okay. Bannon Ashville is in the process of converting very slowly to Zoroastrianism. Kumasi is right now not on our side. So, as a result, Copenhagen is slowly converting. If I could convert more... Yeah, if I could just flip a few more towns, I could probably get... Okay. You do your final charge here. Okay. So now back over to the religion thing. So now Cult of Clare's predominant in Copenhagen. And that is now going to start pushing a lot of pressure on these other towns. Because, now all of a sudden nice little benefits going on here. I need to send this guy south to make sure, to convert Kumasi and Yerevan, and then everyone will start converting each other, and everything will be fine. So that's a chariot, and I feel like I really kind of need you to be worrying about that too much. Where's my other... Where did I just put my other missionary? So I've got one missionary over here. Yeah, this missionary's fine. So that's now predominant here, and at no risk of conversion. So I just need to send this missionary south, and I could do... one charge in... Yeah, if I just do a couple of charges in Carthage, and then maybe one charge in Kumasi, I could probably get a good amount of... Actually, I'm not sure I even need to. One charge in the end, 5 turns Choknas. Okay, I'm starting to see how religion really works, which I don't normally really bother with religion, to be honest. But I'm starting to see how it fits together. I'm kind of liking that. That's pretty good. We've got, nice forts. Renaissance walls. Raises strength of outer defences. Provides 3 tourism after you've picked up the conservation civic. Don't worry about that. Gunpowder. For musketmen, but I need stirrups first, so let's get stirrups. The stirrups actually also feeds into banking. Great Zimbabwe, which is interesting sometimes. So traders in the city get +2 gold for every bonus resource within 3 tiles of the city. Must be built adjacent to commercial hubs with a market and adjacent to cattle. Do I have a logical point for that? Who's got cattle? Where's cattle? Where's cattle? Where's cattle? That's not cattle. There's not a great spot for cattle, to be honest. Actually, I've barely got any cattle in the entire empire. I've got some sheep. Yeah, I've got loads of sheep, but barely any cattle. So I don't have a great spot for this, to be honest. That's a bit of a shame. But no harm done, really. No harm done. Let's also just keep you moving north, by the way. If you're lucky, you might be the one to get that camp, though probably it looks like Kabul's going to clear it out. These city-states are doing a very good job just being like a buffer between me and anything nasty that might want to hurt me. So I quite like those guys. Right, let's talk about the resources, because that's important. So we've got, that's, yeah, Niter and Niter. What are people saying in the chat, Claire, about, like, the different sources of Niter and what the right thing to go for is?
Let's see.
Because we got ourselves, those are potentially, if I just basically settle up here, this might not be a terrible place. I mean, we got horses, we've got a bit of a marsh for some food, we've got some, yeah, we got ourselves some forest by river, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's a bit deserty, and desert's kind of trash tiles. I wouldn't mind settling over here. It's a bit close to Amsterdam, but if I settle, like, say, here, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 away from Copenhagen, that's fine. That gets me, I'm on a tile, I've got cattle immediately, I've got the Niter, and I've got oranges in future, but it's kind of trash in terms of desert tiles, which makes me want to go for the south one, but the south one's kind of trash in terms of everything else. So chat, could focus on that for a second. Tell me how I get Niter into the Empire. Because, like, this is kind of trash aside from the bonus resources. Then there's the north option, which is trash for the desert. And then there's also more trash for the desert here, which I'm not thrilled by. So I'm not really sure what the right way to make that work is, to be honest. I'm a bit not sure about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are saying I've got about an equal amount of north and south right now in the chat.
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one to call.
Armchair Civilian says take both Niters. Josh Mack says trade for it.
Yeah, I could trade for it. That's certainly true. I've got plenty of luxury resources I could trade for. I could just find someone who's actually got it in their empire. That is certainly true.
So Roderick says you get Niter in the Empire by having it in your city control zone.
Yeah.
I think someone asked on the
And then we could have.
Justin says go for the south one if nothing else. If nothing is there now, something is likely to show up as you discover more resources in the future.
That's possibly true. Yeah, and it wouldn't be.
Josh Mack also says a desert often has aluminum in it.
You mean aluminium?
I do mean aluminium.
That's damn right you do.
I just forget which is which.
Okay, Clamsterdam needs to can have a district down. Question is, what's the priority right now? There's not really a good spot for a campus, so I might save the campus for Chalkness, where I can get +1 science off that.
People are saying, Green Hoodies is saying you should have a look at who else has the Niter, so that, you know, to see what your trading options might be.
That's certainly a good idea. You know, I'm going to get a Holy Site down here. Holy Sites. Actually, Holy Sites get adjacency from desert, except it's desert mountain, isn't it? Yeah, it's just desert and woods and whatever. I can get a decent. There's not spectacular options here. There's a double spot here that's not bad. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy this, and Clamsterdam can actually get a holy site down, and we're gonna focus on a bit of Clarism right now. Nice bit of Clarism. So we get +1. We get +1 there. So get that down, which is lovely. So that's going to take a little bit of time to get done, but that's all fine. We've also got Civic Boost for Reformed Church. I saw that one before. And yeah, we just need to wait for Chalkness to grow a little bit. And once it starts growing, we'll be all right. And then we can actually get some. Then we can actually just presumably pretty soon get down the the campus district was... Hang on, where was the spot I wanted? There's a spot. Yeah, I could just put it right here, to be honest, on top of the marsh. Because then there's the two jungles right here. So that'll be +1 science for that, which is not so bad. In fact, actually, Chalkness is... Okay, I'm logically growing there anyway. That's definitely not going to be somewhere that's threatened by Carbol expanding. City State seems to just expand really slowly, which is weird. Right, you head over here and get a farm down right there. And then get another farm down over here. And don't forget, that's also the plan everywhere else too. So number 1, and then mine there. Oh, that's not bad. That's 4 production right there in Duckburg. Now, you've still got 3 builds, which allows you to get down. Yeah, I want you to get down farm, farm, and farm. So you get over there next turn and build a farm there, and life will be looking better for Duckburg. Duckburg's growing faster. I need to get Duckburg to 10 as soon as possible. Actually, does Duckburg have a... No, I was hoping Duckburg might, by chance, have, like, some marshland I could just basically dig up for free food, which is... unfortunately not the case. And you, Isaac Newton, just chill out in Chalkness. We'll get to you, like, as soon as there's actually a campus you can actually usefully bloody use. Just check I'm actually still gaining points from...
Josh Mack says Chalkness has next to no production, so it won't be able to build anything.
It will have production in time. Alright, it doesn't yet. It doesn't yet, but... I think it'll be okay once we start expanding a little bit out. Plus, I could send some traders there to help them out. Like, I think it'll be okay to get down 1 district, potentially. Plus, I could actually transfer Liang there to help out, because she's 30% bonus to production for district production. So that's fine. You just go to sleep, Isaac Newton. You just go to sleep. Good, Isaac Newton. And you just fortify there. Fine. And I'm still worried that we're only at 73 era score. Like, the era score is going up really cocking slowly right now, and turns are flying by.
You know what would make your age a lot more golden?
Yes?
More faith in Tabby.
Oh, I suspect Korea has just denounced me. Wait. You occupy one of their cities. No, I don't. It flipped free. That's literally wrong, game. That's a thing that hasn't happened. The city's flipped. Doesn't belong to me anymore. Alright? Seriously, you're wrong. I feel like it's very harsh that I'm being penalised there. Because that's not a thing that's true. At all. Oh, well, no matter. Yeah, the city's doing a marvellous job just mopping up the barbarians. It's great fun. And they're just being... Oh, they're being slaughtered too. Nice. So that's all working very, very nicely indeed. And we've also got we've got some promotions to do. Everything's looking good here. So yeah, you were saying like the people were fairly divided between North and South expansion for NITA. Actually,
yeah, but I think
people
a
were
few
also
people
saying...
mentioned trading it.
What's the easiest way to check at a glance what resources other people have? Hang on. View relationship. View... Is it one of the sub-tabs in here? Because I don't see an obvious way to know other than by literally going through these people one by one and trying to do deals. Like, who owns what? Because is there an easier way to do it than just literally going through everyone one by one and just, like, you know, making deals and seeing what actually happens? Because that feels wrong. Also, could I actually just trade, like, something I do have for something you don't have? And you can't accept that under any circumstance. You've literally got spare. Screw you. Right. Well, who's wealthy then? Because, you know, bare minimum, at least I can, like, sell some stuff to these people. The Dutch. The Dutch like me. Make a quick deal with you. You would be willing to... How much would you be willing... Yeah, how much would you give me for that? You'd give me... Sorry, you'd give me 7 gold for 30 turns of diamonds. Okay. Thomas, we have to have words here. We have to have cock in words. Because that wasn't nice. That wasn't good at all. No. Also, I might just I wonder how much Korea would pay. How much? Would you believe they're not interested? She literally wouldn't accept a gift of diamonds from me. That's how much me and Korea are screwed at the minute. So that's good. All right, how about let's check your boyfriend. Let's see if anyone wants to buy any stuff here. What would you give me for that? Nothing I'm willing. Okay, no one seems particularly interested in my spare diamonds, which is a bit of a shame. Oh well, no matter. Yeah, I don't see like an easy way to know what someone does or doesn't have. to be honest. I might just send some delegations, by the way. Yay, send delegations for more, like, information and access and whatever. Raise relationship, yeah. And available alliances. Interesting. Yeah, I should probably speak to these guys and see. Let's discuss something with you. Promise not to convert my cities. No, I prefer not to do that, but that's fine. Declare friendship. We do not recognise your claim of friendship with the Netherlands. Like, literally, we've got a little. We're friendly. What do you mean you don't recognise our claim to friendship? We're literally friends. It says friendly right there. Fine, whatever. Right, so. View relationships. Scared of threatening civs, different governments, friendly meeting. You're warmongering. Fine, she might be willing to be friendly, yeah, if I actually, like, you know, just don't go to war against anyone for a while. Fine, let's just focus on... Copenhagen. Now. The government plaza's done. This is fun and new in Rise and Fall. So now I can choose one of 3, like, government-y type buildings. A warlord's throne. So, capture an enemy city gives you 20% bonus production all cities for 5 turns. Can be useful for the right, but not really for me. Governor's title and the Republican legacy policy card. No, I don't think so. Ancestral Hall, 50% increased production towards settlers. Okay, Governor's title and Republican legacy. Or, +1 amenity and +4 housing in cities with governors. -2 loyalty. Ooh, that's risky. That's flipping risky.
What's this building?
Audience chamber. So, literally, if a city doesn't have a governor, like, it loses loyalty. Which is dangerous, because there aren't enough governors to go round. So that strikes me as like, I would have thought you'd just always want to go for the Ancestral Hall, to be honest. 50% increased production towards settlers and a free builder. Yes, I'm just going for the Ancestral Hall. Actually, maybe I don't want to do that, because maybe I want to focus on the Forbidden City instead. Which I could...
Is that a religion-y thing?
No, but it gets you... It's a wonder that gets you a free policy slot, a free wildcard policy, which I think is really, really good. But go on then, yeah, I'll get the thing down for now, and then I'll consider it afterwards, given it takes quite a long time to build. So get rid of that, yeah, just close all of that for the time being. Tabardine, which has got really good, decent production levels, actually. Tabardine's got good production, which is very, very welcome. So we can actually produce something pretty fast. You could have a campus in theory, but honestly, you've not got anything nearby that gives you the bonuses. Holy Site, you could get a small bonus from nearby... Yeah, you get a small bonus just from nearby these forests, just 0.5 each. Commercial hub to get my number of traders up, which strikes me as a good idea. In fact, actually, I might do that, because I might get a commercial hub down right here, and then after the commercial hub is done here, I can actually have 1 more traders, and 2, it can be next to a harbour. Because then I can build a harbour out to sea when the time is right. So I'm going to get that done in Tabardine. And Governor title. Someone wants to be upgraded, do they? Well, that strikes me as reasonable. Well, as we're doing religion stuff, how about we actually get the Cardinal out here? So let's actually get ourselves a new Cardinal. And let's actually send him over to... Increased religious pressure. Religious pressure, ideally, the problem is Copenhagen isn't actually mine yet, but it will be soon. So, I'm gonna, she's already in Copenhagen, fine. Clamsterdam's mine, and that's converting people around, so I'm gonna just send him to Clamsterdam. Yeah, that's fine. Assign him there. So he's gonna be there in 5 turns, and then Clamsterdam, which is very tabby-ish, will actually start converting other cities to tabby a lot faster. Good. The problem is, Claire, your boyfriend appears to have shown up and is trying to convert everyone to Zoroastrianism. Which I'm not thrilled about, to be honest.
Well, then maybe get on with building temples and shit.
Well, I'm trying. We're a bit behind for some reason. It's weird. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's just focus.
Well, what should we do, Chad? How do we improve the religion here?
I'm worried that those apostles are also going to attack me and take out my missionaries before they can do much. So this place is already predominant. You could move, but yeah, I kind of want to keep them away from my cities. So I'm going to just move this guy over to here. And then I'm just going to try and convert Carthage. If I charge, I might have... No, I think I've burnt my moves here. He's still got 2 spreads, so I might do a spread in Carthage and a spread in Copenhagen and try and lock down this area as well as I can. but I'm concerned by the arrival of Captain Boyfriend's missionaries. That worries me a little bit, yes. So hopefully we're okay. Now, I need to get a... Yeah, I need to get a settler in production pretty soon. Actually, I've probably got enough money to... How much does a settler cost to just buy? I might just buy a settler. Purchase item with gold. Settler is... Ooh, 725. It's a bit on the expensive side. I might also get... I might just get a scout down, because I'm kind of curious what's going on out in the rest of the world. So I might just get a scout down over here. I might just buy... Yeah, I'm just going to buy a scout. I'm going to buy a scout. And I'm pretty sure my scout is allowed out onto the water. I think, anyway. I'm pretty sure I've done the research for that. Hope I have. Have I? Hang on. Just open the tech tree here. Just check if I know what a boat is. No, I don't know what a boat is. But I will do in 2 turns. I will know what a boat is in 2 turns. Okay? It's fine. Everything's under control. And you, my good man, you need to... I also need to buy a tile. I need to buy this tile right here. And you need to come here. And you need to feudalism it up. And there we go. Feudalism goes nuts in Hamel Hampstead. So, as a result of that, that's looking much better. Go over to that here. Yeah, people are now working those tiles. This all works for me. And apparently, I haven't actually bothered getting an encampment down on these pigs yet. So, I can get an encampment down there, a lumberyard over here. Yeah, this could all work. This could all work very, very nicely indeed. Hamel Hampstead as a city's getting somewhere. Cottenhagen's a really nice city. Clamsterdam will be in time. Tabardine could be really high production. We've actually got some good cities going on. I'm kind of liking how this empire is developing. I'm happy with this. Yes.
Thomas says, judging from earlier videos, no, you don't know what a boat is. What? Okay. So
oh, snap, as I believe young people said about a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there are a few other comments in that, in that vein. Question. Sorry, it's the chat is quite busy talking about Game of Thrones, and I didn't even start it.
Is that even on right now?
No, it's not.
I thought it wasn't.
No. You would know if it was, because I'd be complaining about Now TV being terrible.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
Anyway, let's see. I've not had a whole lot of advice regarding the religion thing that is actually serious. Hamzuki says you should put Claire in charge of Waterville to improve the religion. I'm not sure that would exactly work.
I feel like Claire would just be just telling me to constantly build religious things. I'm not convinced it's a good idea. Okay, I think Captain Boyfriend's kind of backing off with his religious units, which is good.
Armchair Civilian says apostles to kick out the missionaries. I think he means the missionaries from Captain Shirtless Boyfriend, and then your own missionaries to clean up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we might need a temple.
Yeah, we might need more temples at some point here.
Yeah, Patrick Jackson says if we end up building a city for the Niter, it should be called Salt Petersburg.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. Happy like that. That's good. That's decent. It's decent. Well done. You cross there and get a farm down, and soon we will have farms all over the shop. Yeah, and once again, I want a cluster of farms around Duckburg. Now, in 1 turn, I'll have sailing. We're almost ready to know how to sail. Alright, we almost know how to sail here. Once I get out on the open seas, alright, then I'll be able to actually have my scout explore what else is going on in the world. Because I think actually, let's just double check here. Do I actually know what the entire shape of this land is? Because I think I do, because this looks like the end to me. I think this is an island, and we know what all of it looks like, because we know there's a bit of coast down here. So I think this is everything that's on this continent. So we need to go and find the other continents, because there's other people out in the world, and we haven't found them yet. So this is actually one of my favourite bits of Civ, where you're actually ready to start exploring and sending people out to, like, you know, the rest of the world, which is kind of cool.
It's really nice for them as well, because they don't know about Tabby yet, and they're going to know about Tabby, and it's going to be
we're not actually sending religious units there yet. We're sending scouts to, like, you know, scout.
Fine.
Which strikes me as a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, Amsuki in chat says, well, you know, if you want to improve the religion, building religious thing is the way to do that.
That's a good idea. Oh! Hello! Right, what have you come to me with, Congo? Because that does not look like a good deal to me. He wants my spare mercury and my spare truffles, and all he's willing to give me is 1 set of dyes, 8 gold, and 7 gold. That's a bad deal. That's a bad deal. Like, I want a lot more than that. I want like 30 gold a turn. Alright, seriously. Okay, we'll make it more... Well, screw you. We're not doing that. Alright, if you were to throw in an extra... Actually, you've got nothing else you can throw in. Okay, throw in some iron. Well, then we're not doing it. Screw you. No, we're not doing it. That was a bad deal. That was a really low-quality bad deal. That was a small amount of... Claire, I can't help but notice that the Netherlands appear to be invading.
Yeah, everybody in the chat says Netherlands is dicks.
Well, they're friendly right now. They appear to be...
Dave says they're stingy bastards.
Okay, this is... I'm going to open my borders to them just so they don't invade otherwise. Okay, I'm going to say yes to this just to basically just avoid this going too much, you know, just to see if they like that. But I'm concerned by the fact that a large amount of Netherlandy troops just showed up near my territory. I mean, I thought we had good, friendly relationships with the Netherlands. Like, they haven't condemned us or anything. Right, there's shipbuilding, and that gets us, ooh, exploration. Government unlocked. Ah, this is the one I wanted. Merchant Republic. I've been waiting for this one. So, let's just double check here, because I think it actually opens up.
So have we unlocked Theocracy yet? When are we doing that?
That is not available. I think that's on Reformed Church. We're not ready for that yet. So that gets me, yeah, plus 10% gold in cities with an established governor, plus 15% production towards all districts, and way more cards. Yes. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. So, that gets me, yeah, brand new military policy. So I can get rid of this, because we don't need that anymore. I can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, now I'm pretty happy with this. Now I'm pretty happy with everything. Okay, so.
Wait, what do we have now? Can you read those out?
Well, I need to look at them, because I know we don't want all of them. Let's just kind of have a little look-see. One, we get a military policy. So the best thing in terms of a military policy is, okay, in theory, the Netherlands might be attacking me. So just in case they are, probably the best thing I could do would be to get, medieval and Renaissance era melee, anti-cavalry and range units just up 50% production in case I need to produce those in a hurry. Because I might need to start producing those in a hurry, like, right the cock now. Trade Federation for Culture and Science from Trade, I will keep. Campus adjacency, I will keep, yes. I can also have myself a new diplomatic policy ×1. Gold for each of my envoys at city-states. That's not terrible. Governors by +2 loyalty, +2 influence points per turn towards earning city-state envoys. That's pretty good as well. I'll take that one just to get a few more envoys coming in. And then I get wacky policies, as many as I want, which I generally throw into economics. I just like the economic policies. So, cost of purchasing tiles down 20%. Decent. +2 house... Oh, this one's new. Colonial officers. Plus 15% faster growth and 3 loyalty per turn for cities not on your original capital continent. That's only a couple of cities for me. That's not great. +2 gold from trade routes is okay. Not exactly spectacular, just okay. I guess I'll take... I will take, yeah, newly trained builders +2 builds. That's never a bad idea. And purchasing tiles. I do like purchasing tiles. So I'm going to do that as well. Confirm those policies. And I'll also get, yeah, districts a lot faster. Now, that's +2 era score as well. Because Robert the Bruce has made as a Merchant Republic, which I really like. And also, then he did it again. Possibly because we unlocked it, then we actually decided to do it. I'm not sure. Okay. So, and 2 world's first civic of new era. I think I was the first person into an era or something, so that's why. Okay. So, how worried should I be about this? How worried on a scale of 1 to 10? Because if they do attack me, I do have... Carthage will immediately jump to my... Wait, will Carthage... No, Carthage won't jump to my defense. Hang on, let's check if Carthage will jump to my defense. Carthage will not jump to my defense. Okay, if I, just in case, I'm going to move I'm going to move Amani to Carthage to win them over to my side. Just in case I desperately need some backup here. So let's get that done. So, yeah, Amani, I need to get you over to Carthage, like, now, please. As soon as possible. It's going to take 5 turns to resettle, unfortunately. Because I'm concerned by the number of Dutch troops. Because I thought me and them were cool. But we don't seem to be cool. They seem to be dicks, Thomas. So, Right. Technology at this point. Let's get...
Samuel says, John, the number one way to avoid people attacking you is just build some military units.
No, never. Never.
Patrick says Scotland is very hilly, so the Dutch will get tired shortly after crossing the border.
Hopefully. Right, let's...
Amisuki says, have John check his housing, because the government type he just switched away from was giving him plus housing. He doesn't have any civics adding it now.
That's probably a decent point. I think we're not too bad at the minute. 7 out of 7 housing. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, so that's a little bit of a concern, but we'll sort that out in just 3... Okay, next time it comes up, next time we get the option to do things, we will do things like that. That's fine. Okay, everything's fine, Claire. Why are you panicking?
I'm not panicking.
Stop panicking, Claire! Right, let's get the... Oh, industrial zone adjacency bonuses, town charters, and great merchant points per turn. Yeah, this is... And also governor titles. Divine right for monarchy, which I don't particularly like. +2 faith, relic slots, and... 4 warrior monks. Not terrible. I'm going to get guilds. I like guilds. Guilds is good. Okay. This is fine. They've not actually declared war yet, and they might not do.
Okay, the Mighty Okra says you can give the Dutch a gift to try to become friends again.
Okay, maybe not a terrible idea. I'm also just going to try and... Must be adjacent to city centre.
Other people in chat are suggesting bombing them with haggis, so that's also helpful.
That's very helpful. Okay, Duckburg can start training troops momentarily. I do not have that much money right now. I've got myself 1 basic warrior. Cottenhagen could probably just do with some cocking walls, to be honest, because it's now right on the front line of what may be about to become a war, which concerns me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Concerns. What did I have? Oh, yeah. All cities with a district receive +1 housing and +1 amenity. We've only lost 1 housing. It's not a massive deal. And I'm no longer Suze-rein of Lisbon. That's fine. You moved to Carthage. Okay. Guys, just everyone chill out for 1 second. I just need to, I need to remember to... buy this tile. That's fine. And you come over here and... Why can you not work on that? Is it because it's... I think it might be the... Is it because it's in the wrong... Is it because it's in the wrong city right now? Hang on. The wrong city? 1, 2, 3. Why can you not... Oh, do you need to dig it up first? Okay, fine. Free food. That's fine. Free food there, so that gets rid of the marsh, which is good, and then we can just get a new farm down. Ah, we can't because that's used that up, but that's fine. That's boosted you to 9, only 5 turns to the next. So Duckburg will be 10 very, very shortly. This is all fine, Claire.
Green Hoodie says maybe if John would focus on one thing instead of trying to do everything, he wouldn't be struggling.
I like focusing on just science, but everyone's all like, oh no, you don't just focus on science, John. You've got to do the religion thing too.
No, I think they're saying you should focus on the cult of Tabby the way you normally do science, John.
Yeah,
Trust in Tabby.
How is Tabby going to protect us from the invading force of archers and chariots, Claire? What is Tabby going to do?
Well, I don't know, but clearly the religious units are immune to being fired on by soldiers anyway, so...
No, then I'm pretty sure that's the opposite of true.
Actually, someone was saying in chat they've updated that.
Oh, have they? Because it used to be that soldiers could just basically walk into religious units, and if you're at war with someone, you could just murder them and clear them out.
Yeah, someone mentioned that in chat, so chime in if it's not true. And while we're waiting for that, shout out to Freya, who gave us £5 and said, hello. It's good to see a stream today, as I recently got home from a concert. Have you ever encountered the Horizon Signal questline in Stellaris?
I did in the version of Stellaris you never saw, because I accidentally recorded it in the 1440k version, and then I restarted the Tenets of Tabby different playthrough. In the playthrough that I actually did, we got the Horizon Signal, and it was really cool. But then we never saw it again. It hasn't shown up in this version.
Yeah, and you were quite...
I was really excited!
There was a lot of discussion.
It showed
when
up
you
right
figured
at
out
the
that
beginning.
It was too small and that we had to change it and whatever.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about what you were going to do with that, didn't we?
It's a real shame, because it was really cool that that did actually show up. Okay, the one advantage...
Oh!
What?
T.N. Charcoal says Tabby will stretch out in front of the army and she will be so cute that everyone will pet her instead of going to war. And then she can, like, you know, cut them with her claws because she doesn't let just anyone pet her tummy.
This is extremely... That person has clearly been paying attention.
Just me and Matt.
This person has been paying attention to you talking about Tabby on Twitter, because that's pretty damn true right there. That's pretty damn true.
Apparently, you can take an upgrade through apostles where you can hire warrior monks for faith points. They are cheap and fast melee troops, says Lasse.
Yeah.
So...
We just have to see what on earth are planning to do at this point. What I've got available is 1 warrior and 2 chariots, which will be enough to buy me some time, while potentially I use money to buy more troops and also get Duckburg training. Because Duckburg, if it does decide to start training troops, can produce a decent amount of troops pretty fast. And whose troops are they, by the way? That's Congo's troops that are just bumbling around. Okay. And they're not invading right now. And if they just bumble for a few more turns, Carthage will be on my side, and then I'll have some free swordsmen nearby. Although I also need to get Kamasi back on side, because they've got a lot of troops nearby. It would be rather useful to have. But arguably... Oh, there's stirrups done. Good. Okay. Okay. And here we go, Duckburg. So, time to probably... I've got an idea, Claire. What if I was to build... troops?
Yeah, sounds good.
What if I was to build troops? Yeah. I feel
Maybe
like...
warrior monks?
I don't think I can build them yet. No, the most advanced thing I can build is apostles and gurus. I think crossbowmen, who are pretty damn powerful, range strength of 40. Those guys are pretty damn strong. And I don't have iron in my empire, so I can't get knights underway. But if I just found someone to trade for iron, I could do. I'm going to get some crossbows in production, just so I've got some defense going on here. And in one turn, I'm going to get walls starting to move up around Copenhagen. You go and hide in the city centre of Copenhagen. And I can't upgrade you, because I'd need... Yeah, I need iron. Okay. I've got a plan. I just need to basically find someone to sell me some iron. So anyone who's got iron would be good. You don't have iron. Never mind. Gilgamesh, me and you kind of vaguely get on. I'm going to send a delegation to you. Yay! Delegation. Woo! Make a deal. You also don't... Does anyone have cocking iron? If no one's got iron, that's going to be very annoying. Make a deal. He's got iron. Right, okay. I cannot accept it's a fair deal. Fine, how much do you want for... You want 23 gold a turn for iron? No! No! No, 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 no. I'm willing to give you diamonds for iron. Now, I think that's a really cocking good deal. Actually, he's already got diamonds, so he's not going to want that. I'm willing to give you mercury. You don't have mercury. Alright, I'm giving you a luxury resource for a bonus. Okay, I'm being ripped off. I'm being ripped off, but I need the iron. Fine. That's a total rip-off, but I needed the iron. Okay, now I can actually upgrade my these guys to actual swordsmen, which makes them a lot better. So now I've got an actual swordsman here, so that will absolutely tear the hell out of basic warriors. The Netherlands are still bringing in pretty low-tech troops. Okay, I can upgrade this to a knight for 180, which I think I should do. Yeah. Boom. And that was also worth... Wait, what? What did I... Does anybody know what Carthage's mission was? Because I just upgraded a chariot and apparently I became the first Suze-rein in the world of Carthage. I think they might have been wanting me to recruit a knight, and I just did by accident. So now, okay, at this point, if Carthage actually declare war, they're a bit more boned. And also, by the way, convert Copenhagen to... How are we looking? How are we looking here? Cult of Clare's predominant, but there's a lot of pressure being put on it right now. And Protestantism is predominant over here. Yeah. Fortunately, your boyfriend sent over some apostles, but because there's basically no Zoroastrianism in the world around here, as a result, he hasn't had a huge impact on the world, which is good. So instead, we've still got... Yeah, this place is going to be Tabby in 4 turns. Tabardine is predominant Cult of Clare, which is good, and that's putting some pressure over here, but there's a lot of pressure on all sorts of different sides around here. We need to really get Protestantism out of Carthage. That's pretty urgent, I think. We need to get Protestantism out of Carthage. Okay. Things are okay. Things are under control right now. I think what I need to do is... By the way, are you ready to go onto the ocean right now? Yay, out onto the ocean! Woo! Woo! Nice. The problem is you can't actually go deep ocean, can you? No. So this guy might actually struggle because he can't actually get on the deep ocean. He might actually struggle to actually find his way to anything nice. Can you actually get like down to here? No, that's not allowed. I might just need to see, if I'm lucky, there might be an island somewhere around here. So he just needs to basically head in this direction and sort of hope. So we'll have to see about that. Oh dear. Now, yeah, I got an envoy as well. The envoy might be useful. Hang on, back over to here. Kamasi. Yeah, put it to Kamasi, please. And you just said I had one. Hang on. Hang the cock on. You just said I had a city. You just said I got an envoy. Or was it a free envoy just for... Oh, it must have been a free one just for Carthage. Okay. So I've already got 3 envoys there. So I probably can actually transfer away from that. Okay, I'm going to transfer No, I'm going to leave Amani at Carthage just for safety. Yeah, just in case. I'm going to leave them there. That's okay for now. But I want to get Kamasi back later. Okay, and strategic resource potential unleashed. Lovely. And city-states for Suze-rein. Yeah, okay. Now let's see what they do now. Because if they do something stupid now, it's going to hurt them a lot worse. So Congo's trading with Scotland. Yeah, I heard that too, because I'm Scotland. So I'm not sure why you told me that, game.
Okay, I've got a few
Go for
comments.
Yes.
Shout out to Wolfric, who gave us $20 Australian and said, John, beware the windmills. They conspire against you and seek your doom.
Okay.
And tabbies.
Windmills, eh?
What did Victoria say?
She basically wanted to give me 1 gold for diamonds. It's like,
what?
Nope. I think diamonds are worth more than that, actually.
I mean, diamonds are certainly an inflated value, resource. Where, like, if you're not making jewelry out of it, like, why? But, what 1 gold seems not a lot.
Yeah, 1 gold a turn is not great. Okay. I feel like I should just shove some ancient walls around Copenhagen because the Netherlands are maybe not as friendly as I was hoping for. So just in case, let's get that done. Now, I can also actually just have a little look see at my cardinal bloke. So plus 10 religious strength in theological combat in the tiles of the city. Plus 20% production towards holy site buildings in the city. He's currently in... Hang on. He's currently in... Yeah, he's in Clamsterdam. Where we have got... It doesn't really help that much, to be honest. Okay. Instead, I could promote... Established in Copenhagen. We can also have Parks and Rec. City Park unique improvement can be built in the city. Yields 2 appeal, 1 culture, and 1 amenity if adjacent to water. Honestly, not spectacular, to be honest. Or fishery unique improvement built in the city on coastal plots. 1 food plus 1 food if adjacent to sea resource. It's not great either. I think we could have better than that. Okay. City garrison strength up by 5. Yeah, I'm going to actually take the guy who's good at defending, potentially, and... I could have the educator or the financier acquire new tiles faster. I'm going to take the guy who's good at defense and shove him into... she's already in Copenhagen. Yeah, put you into Copenhagen. Right, okay. That replaces that. And then she can just be assigned back to Duckburg. So you get assigned to Duckburg now. You get assigned there. Fine. That's a bit better. And he's only in 3 turns. That will just make this place a little bit tougher to crack. And we've also got a swordsman here. And in just 2 turns, we'll have a crossbowman here. This is all fine. The music is nice and jaunty. So that's okay. You just fortify yourself right there. Okay, we've got a chariot there. Right, block up the roads a little bit here. And get the knight into a good position in the city. Defend Clamsterdam. That's the important thing right now. And we've also got, yeah, we just got a guy up here. I need to get this place settled to get that knighter into the Empire. Next time, actually, I'll probably build a settler at Hamel Hempstead as soon as the aqueduct's done. And you just chill out in Copenhagen, please. Just fortify. Turns swinging by pretty fast right now as we just build a few things. In fact, actually, I think we've almost finally got that bloody wonder done over in Virginia. Then we can sort out the housing. Then we can sort out the housing crisis, which is lovely.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because we do have a bit of a housing crisis over there. I just saw some. Okay, Congo's angry. Is that declares a surprise war?
What?
I wasn't expecting a surprise Congo war. That's...
Well, that's interesting.
Netherlands, would you like to help me out with this one?
Oh, I think I can hear the faint sound of Thomas pissing himself laughing at you.
Kilwa is one of
But on the plus side...
built cities in the world.
Ooh.
The houses there are entirely made of wood, their rooftops out of roadgrass, and it rains with great vigour.
There we go. We got ourselves a new world wonder. The Kilwa Kisiwani, which I'm going to be honest, I don't know where in the world that actually is. I don't know where the original one is. Claire, give us some history of that. Give us some fun facts. So that's done, which is good. And I believe that was giving me some good advantages. And we started building it so long ago, I can't remember what it even cocky does at this point. So let's find out. Let's find out what that does. It's this one. Here we go. +3 envoys when built. That's good. And when you're suzerain of a city-state, it receives a 15% boost to the yield provided by that city-state. If you're suzerain of 2 or more, an additional 15% boost is given to all your cities. That is very, very nice. Okay, that's really good, in fact. So let's get those envoys deployed sensibly here, because all of a sudden, it's cocking Congo is attacking us. But that's fine. Our city-states will help us out. Everything's under control, Claire. Everything's under control.
Thomas says I've never rooted against John as much as this. Also, the Kilwa Kisiwani is a community on an Indian Ocean island off the southern coast of present-day Tanzania. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Very, very nice indeed. It's ruins of a medieval sultanate whose authority was at its height in the 13th to 15th century AD. Very nice. So there you go. And I've also just picked up there, yeah, I'm now suzerain of 4 different city-states, including Carthage and Kumasi. Now, Kumasi I want to absolutely get flipping locked down, so I'm going to put the extra one over there, just for the sake of making sure no one's having that off me. Because at this point, that is now frontline troop between me and Congo. So, as a result, yeah, I know we need more housing. Vitinium needs more housing, so does Copenhagen. That's fine. And we've also got +4 era score there. In fact, actually, we're now only 4 away from avoiding a Dark Age, which is good. You're in Clamsterdam, Congo's declared war, and all of a sudden, also, Valletta's declared war on Carthage, Carthage declared war on Congo, Valletta's declared war on Robert the Bruce, Carbo's declared war on Congo, Valletta's declared war on Camusi, Camusi's declared war on Congo, Valletta's declared war on Lisbon, Lisbon's declared war on the moon. So that, all of that... On the moon? Yes, all of that just happened. Well. So. Right, what we need to do is sort out everything simultaneously. So, Congo around here has 1 knight and 1 scout. Not exactly the most dangerous things in the world. I also have a knight and I've actually got my... I've got a trader ready to go as well, good. The trader can actually trade with... If it could trade with Sangju, that'd be kind of nice. I wouldn't mind... Actually, it would be difficult and dangerous to send a trader towards... to actually send traders towards Gilgamesh right now.
So that will be a bit on the dangerous side, yes. Tabardine. Vatinium could have +2 and +2. Okay.
So Bobtron wanted to know if the Congo accidentally started a bit of a world war, basically.
Well, a lot of city-states have just gone to war with a lot of other city-states. Luckily, I've got the city-state advantage. So even though I've basically got no standing army and no intention of building one, I can just use other people's armies. So it's fine.
And maybe build some warrior monks.
I can't yet. That's literally impossible for the time being.
Well, you should get on with that.
Shh.
Anyway, shout out to Jay Ferguson, who gave us $5 and said, I just joined because I had an annoying meeting this morning. I'm so excited to start watching some Civ 6 now and improve my day drastically. Thanks.
Excellent. I'm going to transfer this guy to Copenhagen, by the way, just because then I'll probably just trade with someone over here for a little bit more effectively. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got some trading posts down, so I can trade a bit more widely at this point. So, next up, Vatinium's production. So this one's important. We've got to get this one right. So actually, we can get +2 housing for a granary. So I'm totally just going to get that down immediately. So in 3 turns, we'll have a granary down there. That's great. That's exactly what we needed. And then we've also got... Okay, let's have a chat with the Netherlands here. Let's have a chat with the Netherlands. So, Netherlands. How would you like to potentially join me in a war versus doesn't even show up? Doesn't even show up. Right, I'd like you to join me in a war against, you know, the guy who's attacking me and whatever, but...
Do we know what the Congo guy's name is?
Because
it was the name.
If you want to give it a go, you go for it.
Okay. I'm just checking if it wasn't on the list because it wasn't countries' names. It was
something close by to Movember and Izinga, but that's probably hilariously wrong, and I didn't want to offend anybody.
Sure thing, but I was just saying that it had like rulers' names and not city names, and I couldn't really see from that far away. So just checking.
Okay. We have got to deal with this bastard at this point. The first thing we need to do basically is just kick him out of the immediate area. It's going to be hard for him to reinforce because any reinforcement's going to have to walk straight past Carthage, and Carthage is on my side, as is Camus. In fact, just look at the amount of troops Camusi has. Like, we've got all of that on our side now. So those guys are a bit on the bone side. So these troops are going to be absolutely destroyed. After that, it's just a case of nothing yet. It's nothing too major. I don't think I necessarily want to take any of his cities off him because I don't think I can hold them. All I want to do is beat him to a slightly embarrassing peace.
The Mighty Okra says you can't declare a joint war against the Congo with Wilhelmina because you're already at war with the Congo, so it's too late to do a joint war.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
And the crossbow guy's not quite done yet. Fine, I'm just sending my knights around here.
Connor says you clicked on the wrong join war button. There might be a
There might be a different one. Hang on, let's
check.
Let's check if there's a different join war button.
For reinforcing, maybe.
Denounce, declare surprise war, make a deal, discuss. Discuss is nothing but the religious thing.
But
make a deal.
Belly, maybe.
No. I don't see it. There's literally one joint war button. I don't think there's anything else.
Well,
unless I give no, the same options show up on this side. It looks like it can't be done. Which makes sense. You'd need to agree to do it with someone you're not at war with yet. Okay. Everything's under control. What other units do I have here? I've got this guy who next turn will be able to attack the scout to get the scout out of the way before the scout causes trouble. These knights I can hit with my knight and that, and also Carthage swordsman will help me out with this. So that's absolutely fine. So we'll all just basically swarm in over there. And also, in 2 turns, I'll be able to shoot from the walls of this place. So that's fine too. So everything's under control. And also, I can't upgrade this guy because... Oh yeah, I can't. I've lost the iron because I was buying my iron off the Congo. So basically, he took my money and has now basically decided he can't be asked anymore. So that's good. And don't forget my scout, by the way. My scout that's going for... Oh. My scout that just found some turtles. Yay, turtles.
Oh, turtles.
Yes.
Let's see if they bring any back to the mainland or they just eat all of them.
They are worth... Oh, they're very cute. I don't remember those. I think those might be new because I don't remember those ever showing up in the last time I played this. Right, and nothing I can do there, so we'll need to loop around the outside. So we found some turtles. Other than that, yeah, we're struggling to... Because I can't do deep-sea sailing yet, I'm just sailing around the coast. So I'm just kind of hoping I find an island that might be kind of cool and useful. Admittedly, this over here looks like shallower water, suggesting there might be something over here. So I'm kind of hopeful. Kind of hopeful indeed. In fact, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a very brief break now because I want to top up my water and have a very quick break. So, we will be back in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that was totally more like 2 minutes. We lied. But that's fine. That's fine. If you're currently urinating, hurry up. Come on, get some pressure going here. We need to get on with this, damn it. Right, so, yes, everything looking... Aside from the surprise war and all the rest of the bad things, everything looking good. What's the other unit I've got here, by the way? Congo, okay, the only other place Congo might go is over here towards Hamel Hempstead, so I'm just going to get this guy moving over towards Hamel Hempstead. That's fine. Keep time ticking along here. We need to just get another 4 points, and... Aha! Yep, Congo has been declared war on by Kamasi. Good. So, as a result, Congo is now basically having to chop its way through all of these bastards, but it's going to be slow going for them. They're going to have to... They're basically trying to push through catapults. There's catapults and archers times many going on here. The Netherlands are just bumbling around in this space, and they need to stop, quite frankly. These knights are going to be torn apart. Yeah, these guys seem to really enjoy knights. Ah, here we go. Kamasi get to move, and now the archers are just going to start pelting the hell out of those knights, and there's going to be... archers and attacks and chariots and... Oh, there's the crossbowman. Yeah. So these knights are starting to go down very, very fast indeed. This is all marvellously good news. Congo, they haven't really sent enough of an army to make this happen, which is good. So I can also just basically chase these guys off. What happened to this guy? There was one guy over here. Okay, the Netherlands are now basically pushing me, blocking me. Like... And I don't know where the hell you think you're going, you bastards. I don't dare make this guy actually leave the city, because I'm concerned about what's going on here. Continue training more troops. Ah, we're up to 10. So Duckburg could actually have a new actual district, but do not do that right now. Instead, let's just actually get ourselves... Yeah, let's just get ourselves... Swordsman is strength 36. Horseman, which I can produce really damn fast, is... That's actually strength 36 and movement 4, which is pretty good, because basic warriors are only strength 20. So I'm just going to get a horseman here as well. That can be done in 1 turn, which I'm pretty happy with. Okay, yes, Claire.
Arthur Horizon says if you declare friendship with Wilhelmina and then request an alliance with her, she will auto-join the war.
Last time I did this, she wasn't up for it, but I will attempt to it. No, she's not. She's not up for having a declared friendship. I think I'm still suffering a tiny bit from the warmonger penalties from the career business. So she's not quite up for that at this point. And units need orders. The unit in question is... that crossbowman. That's absolutely fine. You guys just get over here. You guys just get out here because we're going to have horses coming in momentarily. That's all fine. And you just, yeah, sadly you can't be upgraded. Okay, I need to find someone else who's got cocking iron at this point. Someone who's, like, not at war with me. Make a deal. You don't have... I know you don't have iron, actually. I already knew you didn't have iron. Korea is down to unfriendly. As opposed to... Korea... Oh, yeah. Would you believe Korea decided she's not going to go out of her way to help me?
Yep.
I can't exactly blame her. I can't 100% blame her here.
You did attack her before, right?
I did attack her before, but she attacked my city-state. Elizabeth I doesn't have anything.
Would you believe England and Scotland don't love each other?
No, England and Scotland aren't great with each other. We're a very long way away, so it doesn't really matter.
She's like, if only this guy could remember my name, I wouldn't mind.
And I'll send delegations just to keep getting information, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, tragically, none of that. Okay, and... Okay, why was that not marked in red in the first place then? But okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, none of that. None of that, none of that, none of that. Fine. Never mind. No one else has got iron or is willing to sell it to me. So, in which case, I don't really want to antagonise them by expanding up here, but if I could get... The nice thing about this spot is it would get me some iron and some niter in one go. That would be a nice thing, iron and niter, because I don't have my own iron, so right now I can't produce swordsmen. So I'm stuck with no knights and no swordsmen, which is a real problem, because there's a baffling lack of iron in the world. It used to be that when you were suzerain of a city-state, you got their resources. I don't know if that's changed or if like none of my city-states have, because I could have sworn one of my city-states is sitting close by to an iron deposit, which is why I couldn't have it. I thought that was the case, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm flipping wrong. Right. In comes Congo and its many, many knights, but we're okay for the time being. Okay. You just fortify and hold position. You just, yeah, move forward and block this place. Fortify and hold your position so you can't upgrade you. Who else needs orders? We've got a chariot here, but the chariot can't do anything. If only I might have been able to upgrade more of my warriors while I still had the iron, but now I don't have it anymore. One more unit. We've got this guy here, but you can't get anywhere. So you just fortify and try and chase down this bastard. And we've also got... We've got ourselves a new trader. Right, so this trader could go all the way to Maastricht, or however you pronounce that. Sorry, Thomas. Or all the way down to Toronto might be fun. That would give me a bunch of information. Toronto. It would also get me a fair amount of money. Yeah, could just send that person down to Toronto, get a whole bunch of interesting information. I think I've already got someone going in that direction, but dropping off a trading outpost in Toronto would be quite useful. And it would kind of... I think it's a safe distance away from Congo. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to send this guy over to Toronto, which is a shame, because I remember Toronto has a really good city-state bonus attached to it. So send them over there. Yeah, send them over that route. That's okay. Gunpowder's still 7 turns out. And I've got... I could actually purchase some faith units. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't do that under any circumstances. I probably shouldn't. Okay, what does a guru do? A guru can use a charge to heal himself. And, okay, so he's basically a support unit. So, and the apostle is bloody 400. Okay, but his deal is he can initiate theological combat with units of other religions. But there's not that many other religious units floating around. I feel like a missionary is a better idea right now.
Okay. What do they do?
They just basically do a big charge to convert 2 citizens a go into your religion. And if I could just get Carthage on side, I think I can cause a bit of a kind of a big chain thing that will knock a bunch of other city-states and whatever over to my side. So nice. I've got an extra one coming in. Right, next turn, Congo is weirdly not interested in, like, you know, going to... Oh, in comes more boyfriend stuff, though. He's coming a very long way to convert me. Like, he literally lives over here. Like, and there's flipping Jewish Britain right up here. Sorry, Jewish England specifically, because obviously it's just England. So why
But
is he...
maybe he
what?
likes us.
I think he does like you. He's sending his missionaries a very long way out of the way. In fact, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird,
I mean,
actually.
the thing is, what he needs to do is he needs to understand that, you know, boyfriends are nice, but they'll never be as important as Tabby.
Yeah. And meanwhile, yeah, Kamasi is just... While they're taking some knocks, they're doing a good amount of damage here. Guilds is done, which is marvellous, because guilds are good things. Wildcard policies. Ah, yes, I would like to potentially shove some wildcard policies in. Any cities with districts receive +1 housing and amenity. You know what? I'm going to have that. I'm actually going to have that. That's generally quite useful. And...
Okay, just a second. We've got some info about apostles coming in.
Yeah.
Benny says apostles let you reform your own religion.
Okay.
And the mighty Opera
To make it
says,
better, I assume.
Apostles can be used to start the Inquisition, and Inquisitors are very useful in keeping your cities pure of heresy.
I don't think heresy is a particularly big problem right now.
It might become one later, but it seems like apostles doing... Like, it seems like that's maybe a step further away, because we don't have them yet, so they can't start the Inquisition, but we might need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also got a couple comments about other games, if we have a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Sir Digby Chicken Caesar gave us 20. That's a pretty good name.
It's a reference to that Mitchell and Webb look. It was the character in that. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good reference.
Gave us £20 and said, "Hi, John, Claire, Tabby. I've been watching since Fallout 3 Kill Everything, and I used to love you, but then you murdered Spidey, the sweetest, gentlest dwarven spider in all of Tamriel.
We're gonna go
You
back and
flipping
fix that because you can
monster."
just pull a lever to make more of him.
Brackets, he reincarnates, so go back and get
We're
him.
gonna go back and get him. Don't worry. We're gonna come back. We're gonna go back and get him. It's okay.
It's pretty cute. Shout out to Arthur. He gave us £5 and said, "John, you're an utter expletive even. I'm totally addicted to Mini Metro. It's like crack and heroin mixed together. I think that's called a speedball. #junkie. I wouldn't know, but there you go. Mini Metro is another one that after I saw John playing it, I had to frustration play it.
Yeah. I like getting people. It's my gift to developers.
Yeah, it's
getting people to buy frustration games. Right, aha. We've got our first little shot here against my cities. Thanks to the fact we built walls, I can actually start doing some light taps to those knights over there. This guy can do some major bad damage to that actual scout. So that scout's pretty screwed. And I can also just get my own knights just moving in around here too. So my knights are chasing them down. The Dutch are kind of spreading out, weirdly. I don't know what they're planning. I genuinely have no idea what they're actually planning to do at this point. Right, I'm just going to keep some more troops in production because I've figured out that having troops is a good idea.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I did. That was my idea. It's this idea I just had.
Okay, also, I don't know if you wanted to go back for the gurus, but Lhasa says they only support or heal religious units, not military.
Yeah, don't worry. I guess that. Don't worry.
Yeah, they said they misunderstood and they want to make sure you didn't.
Yeah. I could build medieval walls here, which might not be a terrible idea if potentially the Dutch are coming and we don't know what they're actually planning here. Though actually I've also got the Government Plaza, a new round of stuff. So, okay, Grandmaster's Chapel grants the ability to buy land units with faith, pillaging improvements and districts provides bonus faith. Okay. Intelligence Agency, +1 spy and spy capacity. All spy operations have a high chance of success. Spies are fun, but they're not exactly must-haves. Or, leveraging city-states goes, yes, that's the one.
What's it say?
I can buy all the city-state units for half the amount of gold.
Ooh.
And they all get +4 combat strength.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. That's so good. Get that underway, like right the cock now. Speaking of which, governor title. Let's have a look, see what you can do. So, city going to be put under siege. Units defending within the city's territory get +5 strength. And enemy spies operate 2 levels below normal. Cities gain additional range strike per turn. Yeah, city can't be put under siege. I'll take that because I like the extra shot. I like this guy. This guy's cool. So that is good. That is very, very good. Defense logistics. So yeah, viewers promotions. We've got that. And then we've got... Why is that one highlighted? Why is this highlighted? I don't know why security experts highlighted like I've taken it when I haven't. I physically can't, because that's... Is anyone else messing up like that? No, no one else is... Well, this reassign button was messing up. Other than that, it's all fine. Right, okay. Now, how are the knights doing versus... Yeah, the knights are struggling to make progress against the just giant number of units that Kamasi have. They're just slowly just pushing them apart. So that's fine. And we've also got... Yeah. Where is my... Actually, it's not prompting me to do anything. We've also got... Yeah, tech boost for banking. Fine. Governor establishing Carthage. Good. And governor establishing Copenhagen. Good. Strategic resource... Wait, what strategic resource? What good are horses? But I already had horses. I've had horses for bloody ages. And Hamel Hempstead needs more housing. That's fine. I'll sort that out in 2... Actually, they're 2 turns away from Aqueduct, so that's fine. Then I'll probably give them... get a settler built there. Because the cities are starting to grow a lot faster now. Vitinium, meanwhile, in 1 turn will have the granary. That's also more housing. So the housing crisis should be easing at this point. Now, the question is, what are the Dutch to do? Because I don't see any reason why the Dutch would declare a surprise war. Like, I would have thought, like, you know, they'd want to not declare a surprise war. Like, you know, maybe they'd, like, you know, do something to... Oh, here we go, good. My friends, the Carthaginians, just headed in and just basically gave the knights a bit of a beating. And more of 1 too, good. So, the 1 set of knights the Congo sent this direction are starting to run into trouble, which is marvellously good news. And also Kamasi is bringing reinforcements out in this direction. Those guys are just slowly taking more and more damage. Okay, we're officially at 10 turns till end of medieval. Okay, I've got 10 turns to get 3 era points, absolute minimum. That's...
So 3 era points is for a normal age.
Just
yeah?
for a normal age. The chance of us hitting a gold age at this point is extremely low.
Okay, so let's let people in chat give us some ideas, maybe.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Oliver says in chat you can get more information about a city's religion if you like by clicking under the city's name in the religious lens, and you get a nice pie chart.
Ah, yes.
I thought you'd be interested
Hang
in
on,
the
where was
nice pie
that?
chart.
Where's that?
Under the city's name in the religious lens.
Ah, okay, so religious lens, fine. And then... Ah, okay, yeah, you click on that, you get a little pie chart. That's cool, I like that.
Yeah, I figured you
Pie charts are not my favourite chart, to be honest. I think they're a chart that's sometimes a bit overly simple.
What's your favourite type of chart, John?
Well, obviously, a stacked column graph.
Of course.
A stacked column graph is the best. Duh. Okay, so let's just check the housing situation here. So the housing is now 10 out of 7. So population growth has significantly sped up in Vitinium, but we still need a bit more, to be honest.
So Mike says you could buy a great person for some era points.
I could buy a great person. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not terrible. We've also got... Okay, we've got, yeah, the... yeah. Okay, +2 culture for rainforest tiles. +1 production to all rainforest tiles. But there's not that many rainforests. There's like 2 in this entire area. So that's not spectacular. Forbidden City would not be terrible. And I could put it right there, which would be fine. University would be +1 housing and great scientist points. But that's 12 turns out. Another holy site. Are there any good spots for holy site around here? There's an okay spot for holy site, but I'd rather put a mine up there, to be honest. Oh, there's this spot up here for 190, but I feel like I should save my money in case I need to throw my money at creating more issues. That would destroy this jungle, which would actually cause problems. Hang on, what's even giving that adjacency? +2 faith for natural wonder? No. For adjacent mountains? Or oh, it's woods. It'd just be the adjacent woods. Fine. Maybe just the governors. Or the entertainments. Theatre. Or actually, industrial wouldn't be terrible. Industrial wouldn't be terrible here. Just an industrial one right there. And then I could just build... Then I could build a mine here, and that is... Hang on, what's this tile? That is grassland. Ah, hills! So logically, if... Wait, grassland hills with this forest on it, am I allowed to build a mine on top of that? I don't know if I am. Yeah, if I put this here... Yeah, I'm just going to get an industrial zone built there. Let's get this place productioning up, because the production here is already looking okay, if not spectacular. So that's fine. Okay,
Green Hoodies asks whether you can speed up how fast the civics will be finished, because that'll likely give you error points as well.
Speed up how fast civics are finished? Yeah, if I were to get the right boost... gunpowder in 5 turns. I imagine I'm going to be the first person to hit that. You're not wrong that a diplomatic thing would probably not be a terrible idea, but if I could get... Okay. Interesting idea there. If I were to rush Reformed Church instead, which I can hit in 7 turns, I could actually change to... Or Divine Right in 6 turns. I could go over to Monarchy. Monarchy's, I think, not a great one, but if I just change to Monarchy, that's got to be worth a few points. That's got to be worth a handful of points right there. So I'm going to, yeah, go for Divine Right, and that's also going to give me, yeah, actually, 15% production towards Medieval and Renaissance Wonders, which is not bad. Plus, Claire, pronounce that for me. It's the French.
Mont Saint-Michel?
Yeah, excellent. That's what I would have gone for something very close to that.
Okay, but like the Mont Saint-Michel is really great because it's like mostly an island, but not really. But I hide.
Everyone,
it's an island.
Yes, we know what it is, Claire.
But it's like the best place to survive a zombie uprising.
No, it's not, because half the time the zombies can just walk to you.
Yeah, but like...
Surely you just want a normal island. Literally any island in the world is better than that.
But that also makes it easier to go to shore if you need to go to shore.
What, in case you want to go shopping, if you want to nip to Tesco's for milk during the zombie apocalypse?
Yes, you need to do supply runs during the zombie apocalypse, you know nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're saying you'd be good in the zombie apocalypse?
No, I'm saying I like zombie things, okay?
Yes, which would make you worse than the zombie apocalypse, because you'd romanticize it. Straw poll, who would survive longer in a zombie apocalypse, John or Claire? Thomas, make it happen.
Did you really want to go there?
Yes, because I think people understand I would actually do better in the zombie apocalypse than you, because I'm good at strategic planning.
Uh-huh.
Not like, no, I am. I'm better at strategic planning than you. I would do better.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah, and that's the crucial thing. That's the crucial thing. I can run faster than you as well. I can run faster than you. That's true. So if the zombies are chasing us, you're going to be the bait, or like, well, the thing I like to throw down. Like.
So you're saying you'd be better than me in a zombie apocalypse because you would throw your partner of 10 years to the zombies to save yourself?
You do it to me.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would.
Honey, I really wouldn't.
Oh, I feel bad now.
You fucking should. Oh.
I'm just saying, if I had to choose between my life and your life, I'd probably choose mine.
What a fucking twat.
You choose now. You may be saying this. If you had an actual genuine choice between saving your own life and saving another person's, you'd save your own. Everybody would save their own.
Okay, fine, maybe.
Ha!
Like,
see? Ha!
I would find another person that I don't know to throw to the zombies instead of you.
So we'd throw Thomas to the zombies instead. Okay, that's fine. Right, in 6 turns we can change to monarchy. That'll get us a handful of points. We should also be getting more great people coming in as time goes by. In fact, if I just save up some money, I can force my way to the next great engineer. So let the city build 1 more district than the population limit allows. Quite
okay, but
good.
John,
yes.
Jabber just messaged me to say that there's a game where this entire conversation about the zombie apocalypse is played out as a co-op game. We should play that.
There's probably a few of them. I mean, this is, what is he just talking about? Dead, what's it called? The cock. It's got dead in the title.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't remember what the name of the game is now. Wait,
well, the game he's talking about is called Death Road to Canada.
Ah, yes, that one I've heard of. Wait, no, either the devs or the publishers were really twats to YouTube on that one. I don't touch that one with thing. It was something to do with the music. It was the person who produced the music was a real twat. And, like, they started, like, claiming against all the people who used the game just because the music was in it. So, like, that's one I just don't touch. That's not being
FYI,
touched.
Delaclys' mother thinks you're a terrible human. For saying bad things about
Also,
me.
apparently, I've just got a scout and he's just been trapped here next to your boyfriend for a long time. He's just there. He's just there. Right, okay. Get over here. And can you actually attack? Yes, you can!
Sweet!
Knight versus knight fighting.
The poll says I win at zombies by 44%.
When you say by 44%.
No. It's 44% to me, 40% to Thomas, and 16% to you.
Why is Thomas
17%
even in
to
this
you.
poll? Why?
Because he made the poll, John.
Why would Thomas be in that poll?
Because you said you would murder him.
That's reasonable, yes. Right, okay. Let's get this place converted. Now, is this place now nice and Clary? Yes, okay. I've just managed to convert Chalkness back to Clarism. So we've got a lot of good quality Clarism. And actually, I believe, down here, Carball has just gone Clarist with, like, no pressure whatsoever. Which is really good. So we've got a lot of that. And that means there's now a lot of pressure on Kamasi. So I'm basically just going to try and force Kamasi to switch right now. I'm just going to use this guy to just do that. So he's just going to head over there and do that. So if we can just get Kamasi to switch, then I think we should basically Yerevan will switch automatically, and that will be excellently quality good news.
Why is Thomas winning the poll now?
I don't understand why. I mean, on what basis? I mean, what? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure you can straw poll your way past zombies. So, I don't know what useful skills he brings. Is it being Dutch? Like, you know, having the ability to settle a country that makes no sense, that's likely going to be the first to go down when global sea levels rise? Oh, what a good idea, Netherlands.
Maybe he runs faster than the both of us because it's real flat.
That's possibly a good idea, yeah.
Maybe he has a bike and we're just like, you know, there's no more oil in the car.
Uh-huh.
Petrol?
Alright, the zombies are coming. It's time. Everyone take your fingers out of the dike. For those of you who don't know, that refers to dams. That's not what it... If you don't know that story, that sentence sounds really wrong. But...
I'm assuming it's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is, so I'm side-eyeing you.
It's an old story about blocking like a hole in a dam that someone, like a boy, plugged by like putting his finger into it or something. It's an old story, but like they're not called dams; they're referred to as dikes. So you end up with where the story repeatedly has reference to a boy putting his finger in a dike, which is hilarious actually.
That is gross.
Yeah, yes it is. So. I'm
just saying Mbe says you would die first because you're mean and the mean people always die first in zombie things.
Yeah, that's just a trope in zombie films. The mean people would totally survive longer and better.
Yeah, sure thing.
100% that would 100%.
Okay, but there are people talking about the Mont Saint-Michel as like a thing for the game.
Yeah.
So, wait a second. Mr. Ghost of 5 says, it is super strong. I use it to give my apostles martyrdom, which causes them to generate relics upon death and generates loads of faith and tourism.
That seems like a good idea. Yeah, I can see the benefit to that. Now, we just need to keep an eye out. We've still got more units need orders. Also, I've got a new trading post for myself over in Utrecht. So that's good. That'll be useful next time I get sent out. And unit needs orders. Well, this guy, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, please. Now, let's keep an eye on, the various... Oh, hello. You want to trade... No, that's a terrible deal. Go away. Are you mad? No, I'm not mad. You're mad. You're trying to trade 2 luxuries for just 1. And then that is... Yeah, fine. So the knights are just basically slowly cutting their way through all of this. But as soon as Kamasi gets their turn... They will... Oh, nice work. As soon as the Kamasi gets their turn, they'll just start basically slaughtering these bastards. It's fine. They're now between... Look at all the archers. These knights trying to push their way through. And... Okay. I've satisfied Wilhelmina's agenda of paranoid, which I think means she might be willing to declare me a friend at this point.
Oh, John.
Yes?
Glass Cannon says Thomas wins because John and Claire get eaten while bickering.
That's reasonable.
That's true.
That's very true.
Oh, dear.
That's extremely true.
Sorry.
And we've also got, actually more. Oh, look at all the firepower raining down on the Congo Knights. Congo's army is just being shredded by my city-states. I don't need an army. Alright, there's... Oh, another one bites the dust, and the horse... Oh, the horse is fine, though, so that's good. So these guys are basically all completely boned, and now all of them just open fire on these knights, so that knight's almost dead. This knight, I think, is going to be screwed. Yep, that knight just got destroyed by a chariot, so not a single knight that was coming from the south has made it through. I don't know why these guys aren't firing on these crossbowmen. 9 turns to go. 9 turns to go. Okay, this is fine. And... Korea just took Bannon-Ashville. So they've got it back. It's just now it's stuck being called Bannon-Ashville. So that's good. That's marvellous. So Bannon-Ashville is now back in Korean hands where it started off. Now... Hamel Hampstead now actually should have plenty of housing because it's got, 13 out of 9, so it's got the aqueduct, so it's 100% fine. I am going to get down there a settler. Actually, that's 14 turns out. Maybe I will actually go for... Actually, getting some basic walls down wouldn't be a terrible idea, to be honest. Holy Site Campus. It's not a great spot for a campus. Also, what the heck? What is this music? What the... Hang on, I'm just going to turn this up for you. I'm just going to turn this up for you here. What the... Hang on. What? How is this Scotland? What's happening? This is the least Scottish thing I've ever heard. Just play the bagpipes. Game! I'm not happy with this. That's not Scottish. Turn that back down again now. That's weird. That doesn't strike me as Scottish at all. Just don't do that, game. I want Scottish music. Give me the bagpipes. Or, like, you know, pipes or flutes or whatever. Stuff. I think I can also finish off. No, I can't finish off the scout because the people who are trying to help me are literally blocking me in. The Netherlands are just bumming around. I don't even know what they want anymore. They've got the city kind of surrounded, but I don't know what they're planning to do.
Apparently that's the Congolese war theme.
Ah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense why that's playing then, yes. Apparently no one has actually built Colossus. No one actually built Colossus in the end. And I can't because I don't have a harbour. So that's good. Colosseum, no one's built that yet. Forbidden City, I don't want to build that here. No, I want to get the settler out. Let's get the settler into... Unless I can just buy the settler. Settler costs me 700 gold. No, save the gold. Okay. Hold off for the time being. Get a workshop in for safety. Get a workshop in for safety. Workshop's never a bad idea. Now, units that need... Aha! We've got ourselves a new trader. And thanks to the fact I've got the new trader and that new thing over there in Utrecht, I can actually go a lot further now. I can actually go to Maastricht and maybe even beyond. You can only trade with that guy. Yeah, let's actually go all the way out to Maastricht, assuming we've got... Yeah, we don't have a trading post there, so getting a trading post out there would be a good idea. So get over to Maastricht, begin that route, lovely. That'll bring a bit of Judaism into the Empire, but only a tiny bit, I don't really care. Governor Liang is now at Duckburg. And Free City petition civilization. The Free City of Banashville succumbs to foreign pressure, asked to join Korea. So after all of that war, they finally got Bannon-Ashville back. Yay. Oh well. Then I don't think they're going to be able to threaten us again. Like if they do the same thing again, we'll actually go down with a proper army to sort them out. Right, so speaking of which, you guys over to here, you guys over to here, you guys over to here. Just be ready in case these guys do anything stupid. Really hope they're not planning to. But yeah, keep saving up all of the money. This knight is almost dead. Do I have anything else around here? I think that's all I've got around here. And, oh no, I've got this guy. Can I get over to this? Can I attack him? Yes, I can! Good. So my chariots get over there and kill one of them. Do a tiny bit of damage. Major defeat apparently, but I don't care to be honest. And get in there, and I should be able to, if I'm lucky, finish this guy off. That looks like a victory to me. So, there we are. I've also managed to, by killing enough units, boost my knowledge of military science. Great. So, that is, aside from this scout up here, all of the units of Congo pretty much eliminated. Aside from this one guy down here who I might just go and clear out. But I think he's just defensive for the time being. So, that's fine for the minute. Okay, we've done a pretty good job repelling those guys for now. And if the Dutch are going to do something stupid, I think we're kind of ready for them too. So that's things not looking too bad here. Things looking alright for the time being. Claire, to you.
Yeah, shout out to Urban Cohort who gave us $11.11 and said, have you thought about doing a hybrid pre-recorded / live stream series? Stellara seems to be a prime candidate, though it might test your relationship with Claire.
How would that work exactly?
Or it doesn't. I don't know. Let us know, Urban Cohort.
So we found, I think we've just found a reef over here. I'm not sure that's actually known. Sadly, that was a reef, but not actually an island. So we're struggling because we can't get into the deep sea. We're struggling to find much out here. We're finding like the odd bit of reef and the odd few turtles and whatever. So we're finding some nice stuff, but nothing too major that's going to like change the world. But again, there's another bit of light over here. So I live in hope there might be an island somewhere we could expand onto. Because it would be nice to have an island, because islands are kind of cool. It would be very, very nice indeed. Okay, time's ticking by a little bit worryingly quickly here, but we're only 6 turns out from Divine Right. If I change to Monarchy, and I get one more great person, that should be enough to avoid a Dark Age. Hopefully. So let's just keep this ticking on here and hope the Dutch don't do anything stupid. And here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I should ask the Dutch for a declaration of friendship, because we're friendly and we've satisfied their paranoid thing. So I'm kind of hoping that's fine. England just added Manchester. Korea's doing nothing particularly much of note. And where did that guy go exactly? I think wherever that scout went, oh, there he is. Run into him. There's... No, that's not the scout I was expecting. That's a different scout. Okay. 8 turns. 8 turns, 8 turns, 8 turns. Right, you can take out this guy. So let's see if we can just finish off this scout in one go. Yep, scout is dead. Good. So that's one dead scout, and my swordsmen are ready to head over and clear out this barbarian encampment. That's just a bit of free money or whatever, so we know where they are. Knight unit is available for promote. Ooh, knight promotion. Good. Promote that, or no, don't plunder the trade route. That's bad. I'm literally using that trade route. Combat strength versus fortified defender. Combat strength when defending against. Yeah, I'll go for the charge. Just go for the extra bit there. And you are not quite ready for...
the Mighty Ochre says, for era score, you can clear the barbarian camp nearby.
I think that only works in the early eras. I'm not sure that's going to work in this era, because it becomes less impressive as time goes by.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes
sense.
So
it might or might not work, because I know at some point it stops working. I just don't know exactly when.
Ooh, you can apparently boost Divine Right by getting another temple down, and also obviously it helps the Cult of Claire, which is a win-win as pointed out by Oliver.
Yeah, let's also just get a spearman out in one turn at Duckburg. Just a line of melee troops and crossbowmen behind them should be enough to do some good work against this if the Dutch are feeling stupid.
Cult of Claire.
I'm a bit busy.
Yeah, but if you know, moved on with it earlier on, you could have warrior monks. They're pretty good.
They're okay, Claire. They're okay.
They have a picture of Tabby on their robes, alright? It's more than pretty good.
Uh-huh. Unit needs orders. What's this guy? Ah, yeah, this guy is just going to basically... Must be adjacent to city centre. That's fine. Get over here and... Okay, why can you not... Was that just a bloody hill or something? I think he just walked onto a hill, I assume. He can't do anything this turn, unfortunately. Fine, okay. Next turn it. The end of this era is getting dangerously cocking close. And yeah, Lisbon's just down there. Nothing major going on yet. Everything's okay. Yeah, there should be... Congo, they'll move their knights presumably over to here at this point. At some point, Congo... The Dutch are sending in more troops, which is worrying me a little bit here. Definitely worrying me. But that's fine. Luckily, the forces of Valletta are pretty much dealing with that. Actually, I think Valletta... Me and them are technically at war, aren't we? Me and Valletta technically at war? Hang on, city-states. Valletta is... Yeah, me and Valletta are technically at war. Luckily, Carthage is sending its swordsmen to help me out. So this is all going to work out fine, probably. And also, Carthage's... What just happened? Why has Carthage declared war on Zanzibar? Ah! Right, Zanzibar presumably just went to Congo. But Zanzibar's way down here, so that does not matter in the slightest. And I can also purchase a new missionary. But don't worry about that. Instead, use my existing missionaries to try and get Carthage on side. Speaking of which, where is... Is it Carthage I want? No, it's Kamasi. Right, just boost this, okay? This place is, right now, dominant Zoroastrianism, but it's going down. Okay, so I'm just going to basically have this guy spend all his spreads just trying to get Kamasi on side. And then that will be more bloody stupid Captain Boyfriend Apostles are showing up. He's spending a lot of time working on this. Right, Duckburg, continue also just training additional troops. Just more cocking troops. I can get troops trained, hurry. 2 turns for a crossbowman. Get another spearman down. Actually, no. Get another crossbowman down. Crossbowmen are really damn strong.
Okay, Slinger wants to know if you can ask Dutch to withdraw their troops from the border.
Let's find out. So, let's discuss. The only thing I can ask her to promise to do is not to convert her cities. I can also ask her to make a deal, but that doesn't seem to do that much either. So no. But I do want to declare friendship. No, she's not up for it. Okay.
No, she doesn't want to be friends.
She doesn't. She really doesn't. Any chance you'd be willing to swap me something I don't have? No, she doesn't want to give away luxuries she doesn't actually have. How much would you pay for this? Nothing she's willing to trade for that. Fine. She's not really interested in trading with me just for luxury resources right now.
Now she's not.
Now, well, there's a difference between trade and deals, so yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, let's just get my troops back into friendly territory here. Just because, yeah, for the time being, everything is calm enough. You fortify there. You've already been upgraded once. You just fortify until healed. Cottenhagen has walls at this point, so it's a little bit better defended if they do something stupid. And it's got the guy who makes the city easier to defend there, just in case. Unit still needs orders. That is, that's 1 spearman over here. You get over here. You get over here. Everything is under control for the time being. And what about you? Where are you going? If you go to here, can you see anything over here? No. That is still nothing. I'm just sending this scout around the coast, just trying to find anything. Like, if that happens to be an island just a little bit off the coast, we might get lucky and find something. But for the most part, there's a good chance he won't find anything. But it would be nice if he did. It would be very, very nice if he did. But I'm not seeing anything right now, tragically. Right. Keep that time moving on because, yeah, what we're really looking for is the gunpowder, if I'm first in the world to get it, and the divine right, if I can then change over to monarchy, might be enough to just avoid a dark age.
Right. So we've also got a message from... Oop. Let's do that first.
No, this is good. They want to stand as friends.
Oh.
The Netherlands have decided to be friends. Now, if they're making that declaration, surely they're not about to backstab me and become enemies, because the warmonger penalties they would suffer from would be huge. So, it feels like... I think we're okay. 6 turns. 1 turn to gunpowder. I'm hoping that's worth something. And I think their troops are actually withdrawing. I think basically the idea was she's going to ask me to be friends, and if I didn't say yes, she was going to invade.
Great.
So
that's really something that makes you want to be friends with someone.
Hugely, yes. Valletta Heavy Chariot. Don't really want to get involved in that business, to be honest.
Thomas says boo, because there's no war.
The Dutch, I think, are withdrawing because they've acknowledged how much better Scotland is than Dutchmark, which is a stupid country. Stupid Dutchmark. Right, Chockness also needs more housing. Well, I'm building you a flipping granary, alright? I'm building you as fast as you can.
Yeah, by the way, Sir Roderick says to remind you that you've got Isaac Newton sleeping.
Yeah, I know he's sleeping. I'm waiting for Chockness to have a campus, alright? It's fine. Probably I should have just sent him to Vatinium and just had him do the flipping universities, to be honest. Now that we're friends, how about we have a nice little discussion of some alliances? Like, I'm happy for a research alliance. Good. We both get a bonus science. Let's talk about some more alliance. Oh, we can only have one, can you? Okay. Alliances work these days. Okay. View your alliances. So, yeah, depending on which alliance you want to do, you either get bonus science, bonus culture, bonus money, or a military alliance, including production towards military units when you or your ally are at war. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm happy with just a science alliance for now. I was kind of thinking I might be able to have all of them. Ooh, that's boosted diplomatic service for whatever reason. How have I done that? And I can also purchase a guru if I want to. So I've got, yeah, quite a bit of faith right now. Would you believe, now I've been building, like, faith buildings, I've got quite a bit of faith.
Good.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's like you're building, you know, cat beds and cat trees and stuff.
Pretty much. Pretty
and
much.
You have a tabbies
Continue
everywhere.
spreading. Now, hang on. What's the situation here? So the situation here is Zoroastrianism with 4 followers, 914 pressure. Cult of Claire, 3 followers, 586 pressure.
Sorry, Mike says activating Isaac Newton might get you error score to you. He's not sure.
That's possible. That's okay. That's worth doing. Just on the off chance. Right, Isaac Newton.
Thank you.
As Vitinium, I believe, does not currently have... Hang on, go to the districts. Yeah, it doesn't have the university yet. I'm giving up a library, but I'm going to get this guy moving over. He decided to take a boat for no well-explained reason. Isaac Newton, that was overkill.
He's like, I came up with boats.
I wonder if he... Oh, can he even get there in time? Hang on, how long is it to the next? 6 turns. Yeah, it's fine. He'll just get there in time. He will just get there in cocky time. Right, you get around here and keep an eye on things. We've just discovered... No, that's just a bit of a scrabbly bit on the edge of the map, sadly. And these guys are just chilling out here. Just chilling out here. Just chilling out here. Alright, we've got a line of troops and a line of crossbowmen behind them. We've actually got an army. Like, you know, it's not a huge army, but it's an army, which is pretty good. In comes... We're not going to get Kamasi. This guy's just basically sending cocking apostles in constantly. He just desperately wants to hold it, which is very annoying. And we've got more knights coming in. But Kamasi is just surrounded. Congo's military isn't getting anywhere close to me. It's kind of funny. They're constantly just being shelled by my city-states, which is really cool. So I approve of that. I approve of that quite a lot. And also, who's attacking who over there? That's Carthage. That's Carthage.
The real use of gunpowder.
And gunpowder
is to make.
No, gunpowder didn't get me anything. Okay.
Did it not? I thought something flashed.
Yeah, I would have.
The error score flashed.
No, it's still at
Oh,
80.
my
It's
bad.
still at 85. It flashed up that I think it flashed up that I got a different technology boost or something. Okay. What I should probably do is get. Hang on. Allows all Yan land units to embark. Yeah, I've already got that one. I wouldn't mind having... Allows traders to embark. Yeah, traders embarking wouldn't be a terrible idea. Lighthouse is not a bad idea for housing. Or I could go for... Hang on. Yeah, all naval embark units can deal with ocean tiles. So cartography, not a bad idea. Just so I can send my scouts over the ocean further out. Not a terrible idea at all. Or mass production. A shipyard. I can do without that. Banking, I wouldn't mind. Great merchant points. More money coming in. I like having money. And +2 gold from quarries. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I'll take banking 5. I can't get any of this done. Actually, let's just check if I can get any of this done in time. No, I can't. I mean, I could get celestial navigation, but that's not going to be worth any era points. Okay. Next. Duckburg probably at this point now has enough fire. Yes. What?
People in the chat are saying you can actually just transfer famous people like from one city to another and you don't need to get them to walk there.
Oh, I bet you can as well. Oh, cock, I forgot about that. It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
He'll get there in time. He'll get there in time. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. So Duckburg's got a fair amount of production right now. So probably best we just... Now it's got... I might just get a builder out just because I'd like to get some additional people down here. Settler in 4. Forbidden City in 23 if I'm willing to give up that.
Jesus.
What?
Thomas says he's watched the Desert Bus video 9 times?
I think it's...
WTF.
It's genuinely weirdly watchable. I will say that, but I admit that's a bit extreme. That's a bit on the extreme side right there. I'm just going to get some basic ancient walls. Actually, no, we're okay. Duckburg's okay for the time being. Duckburg is safe for now. I'm just going to get a builder out in one turn just to go and do some work over here. Because Duckburg's kind of weirdly underdeveloped for its size. So that'll be safe. And then we've got a minor victory there. The camp is already taken care of. So you just fall back to Copenhagen. I'll leave the Carthaginians to deal with... Oh! Congo Scout was there. I thought you were already dead, balls. Right, someone go and actually send the horse. Send the horse to go and deal with him. Send the horse to take care of him, please. He can just basically get ridden down by the horsemen. That's not a problem. The rest of you guys just basically chill out and keep chilling out. And you just head north, and that could be something. That looks distinctly like something, doesn't it? That's a thing, potentially. Okay, 1 turn till Divine Right. We changed to Monarchy. This is going to be to the cocking wire. This is to the cocking wire whether we can make this work. In comes some more... Yep, in comes some more Congo stuff. And that is... Wait, who's firing on who there? That was Congo firing on, I assume, one of Kamasi's troops, but there's a huge pile of Carthaginians in the way, including spearmen. The chance of them getting past is limited, and... Right, I think Gilgamesh is annoyed at me. Declares a formal war. Not sure how he does that. Okay, Korea is simply being annoyed at me. I'm pretty sure they're not actually declaring war. At least I hope they're not. Otherwise, this could be very difficult to deal with. No, that's a war.
Whoa.
That's a... I'm pretty sure they agreed a joint war against me. I'm pretty sure that was just a declaration of a joint war. Okay. So now we're at war with everybody. Now we are kind of at war with everybody. So, but... The Dutch have attacked Korea. Okay. The Dutch have attacked Korea as well. And government unlocked. Okay, even though, you know what? Go over to Monarchy anyway, because Monarchy gets me all the military slots. And I kind of need that at this point. Oh, God. Right, okay. So, yeah. Plus 50% production towards medieval and Renaissance era melee anti-cavalry range. Good, that's good. Bastions, extra city defense, and range attack strength. That's probably good. Chivalry, 50% production towards, that is cavalry units, not terrible. Unit maintenance down by 1, I'm okay on that, to be honest. That is naval units, plus 2 loyalty while garrisoned. Defensive buildings, yields gained by pillaging, no, can do without that. Survey, double experience for recon, no. 30% production towards encampment district and buildings for that district. Okay. Discount on all unit upgrades. I don't have iron, so I'm not doing much of that. When fighting barbarians, no. Okay. So, I'll take bastions. I will take bastions. And I will also take... I think chivalry for getting the cavalry units out faster. So, and I can just train a lot of stuff really damn quickly. And as for the wildcard policies... Maybe I should try and get... Actually, merchant is fine. I'm fine with those. Now, Eureka. Uh-oh. Why was that not worth any scores? That's a concern. Right, okay.
Wait, what?
That changing to monarchy was apparently not worth any era score.
Shoot.
Which is a concern. Because at this point, I've got 4 turns. Okay, go to great people here. Go to great people. I can throw money at sorting out some great people. Yeah, you can spend money to speed up. I'm going to get a great engineer. And I've got a great merchant coming in. Instantly builds a bank and a market in this district. Bank gets 2 great work slots, which can hold anything, which is kind of cool. Lets this city build 1 more district than population would allow. That's fine. I can just put that in Duckburg when the time comes. I will get that... I'm getting 6 a turn, so I'm going to get that in 3 turns. So that will come just in the nick of time. That's fine, except I might just want to speed step with money anyway. Or I could get, yeah, this guy who's a bank and a market building. Okay, do I have any others I'm even remotely close to? Because I don't believe I do, because I don't really compete for the others. With enough money, I could get a great writer, but I don't think I've got anywhere to actually put the great right work, apart from that bank. Apart from that cocking bank. Okay. This is... Also, I've got traders. Okay, this is... Everything's under control, Claire. Why are you panicking? Ooh, I get 10 culture from trading for Kamasi. That's a lot of cocking culture. I assume that's because of that wonder I built right there. So... Yeah, trade with Kamasi and get that underway. Tiny bit of Zoroastrianism. Or I could trade with Kabul. That's fast. Actually, Kabul's not that fast, but it would get that would actually spread Cult of Claire, and get me a ton of everything I want. So get that done. Yeah, fine. Get that done. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's okay, Claire. Why are you panicking? Lisbon. Can't trade with those bastards. Yeah, just trade with Lisbon for more money. I just want a giant pile of money right now, so trade with Lisbon for that. Okay. Let's just check the state of the city-states here. How many of them are loyal to me? Right now, 4 of them are, including Lisbon. So Lisbon will fight on my side and hopefully keep these bastards busy for the time being. So the chance of Korea coming and bothering me strikes me as low. Kamoshi's fine. Kabul's fine. Valletta's a little bit troubling, but not too much. And the Dutch are also at war with Korea. So. The problem is, yeah, this guy is going to... It must be 10, yeah, you have to wait 10 turns before you can even try and make peace. How long has it been for Congo? Yeah, we can actually try and make a peace deal with this. I can't accept this deal, make it more equitable. He wants 20 gold a turn for 30 turns to make peace. I don't want to pay that, understandably. I'd be willing to pay a tiny bit just to basically get him to shut up and go away. Can I accept the deal, make it more equitable. You don't really understand how haggling works, do you? Do you, Mr. Congo? Because, like, you know, we're supposed to meet in the middle a bit. Okay. Get rid of that. So. This guy might be coming in our direction. That's fine. I think I've also got... Yeah, I've got my guy who's just here for no well-explained reason. So I may as well, as I'm here, I may as well just kind of come and pillage your things. Don't have enough move. Oh, boom. I'd like to just pillage his stuff with this random trader I've got. But I probably can't. Okay. Best thing to do right now is, yeah, trust in my city-states. And probably move my troops over towards this side. Move my troops toward Clamsterdam. And also see off the... Where did that bloody trader go? The scout. The Congo scout. He keeps escaping from me. Where did you go? Where did you just cock and go?
It's funny how that guy doesn't want to get murdered.
Where did he go? He was right here. Did someone else kill him? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Right, yeah. And also, yes, as we've previously established, unfortunately now I can't actually teleport him anymore because he's no longer in a city. So that's fine. We just need to keep him moving along. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cocking hell. Move to... Yeah, no, move to here. Move to there. Okay, that's going to be 3 turns away. 4 turns till next era. Okay, I'm just going to spend some of my money on the great people. I just want to avoid a dark age. So just 815 will get me the bank, which is good. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna, or I could spend the faith. No, I don't have. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough faith. Fine, fine. Get that guy in right the hell now. So he's over there, and this district has, yeah, his deal is he gives you a market and a bank. Now I believe. Ooh, in 2 turns, Tabardine will deserve a market and a bank. So I'm going to transfer him using the transfer button that I know how to... Wait, why doesn't it work? What? Why isn't it working on this occasion? Can he not? Why can he not? He succeeds. Right, maybe he'll gain it next turn. I really hope he does. So I need to teleport that guy over to Tabardine in 2 turns. Then he can do that. And that will be good. Everything's fine. There's the builder. Good. The builder can get over here and handle all of this. This guy needs to get over here and then slap down a farm. And that's some good farming now. Good. So that's farms over there. And you can now head over here next time and start just basically slapping down some mines to increase production. Duckburg, we've probably got enough units. These units now need to head in this sort of a direction to just, you know, yeah, just provide cover against any incoming troops. Crossbowmen will work pretty well.
Tantrika says when you buy them, they can't act on the same turn.
Fine. So next turn I transfer him to Tabardine. The following turn he activates, and then at the same time the commercial hub will be ready to go, and he can do that there. That will be worth something, probably.
Also, dishonest. I don't know how to say that word.
Excellent. Okay.
Dishonest?
Yes. Yep. That's how you say dishonest. Yes.
Thank you. Dishonest Elbow says, can you get any trading posts set up quickly for Eris 4?
a trading post going to be worth anything? I don't know. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Also, everyone's declared war on everyone because there's massive city-states madness going on right now. Yeah, and everyone's just declared war on everybody. Actually, we've just picked up 1 error score for just recruiting that great person. So that's just 1 error score. So I might need 2 more great people.
Can you afford that at
No,
all?
no. I
not
think we
think
might
so.
be about to hit a dark age just because I can't get enough bloody points in.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to get this person, this person engineering. Okay, I'm going to have to burn my faith on this guy. I just need him right now. So I've just burnt my faith on this guy.
Who's this guy?
Oh.
Okay.
He's the guy who... I can't remember.
Okay. Just a guy for a point.
He's gonna do. Oh, he's gonna make a city. He's gonna make a city be have 1 more district than it would be allowed to have normally based on population. So actually, he can be here. Copenhagen's a fine place for that to be because Copenhagen's growing nice and fast too. So he can actually. Duckburg's the city that's struggling to grow and it's got space, so I will send him to Duckburg. That's fine. Speaking of Duckburg, get screw it. Just for I'm getting worried here. Get more troops out. I'm just going to keep pushing more troops out the door. Let's get some more spearmen going out here, just to provide some cover for my my crossbowmen. I'm getting a little bit concerned by the amount of war in the world right now. Don't like this. And Samaria has declared friendship with Korea, unsurprisingly. I don't know why everyone's turned on me. Don't really see why that would be the case, but alright, fine, whatever. And there's a lot of fire going on over there as well. Yeah, Carthage taking a bit of a battering from the troops from Congo. My city-states can only stand up to this for so flipping long. The Dutch backing out, but tragically not immediately heading south to deal with that. Allied friend reports that Netherlands is considering a war on Vilnius. Vilnius is one of the city-states around here, isn't it? I don't know exactly where it is. And there's some more fighting going on over here. Congo's taking a tiny bit of a knock, but nothing major. In comes that is just some random archers from the territory, from Valletta up north, who work for Congo. 3 turns. Okay. So we got ourselves, major victory. Just go over and just slam into them for a bit. Oh, God. We're being attacked from every side all of a sudden. It's great fun. Stalemate there, and can't get over to these guys. Okay, everything's... Okay. Let's just please tell me there's a massive, really cool island here. Nope, it was just some whales. That's a shame.
That's pretty cool, though.
Whales are cool, but they don't get me era points. Actually, I'm up to... Why am I up to 80? Oh, because I've acquired another person. Okay. Everything's fine. So you do want to go to... Yeah, you get transferred to Duckburg. And next turn, you're going to do that. You, however, want to move straight over to... You want to be transferred to Tabardine. Transfer to Tabardine. Next turn, that will be ready, and then he can activate that. And you just basically follow these troops around, and we get these troops ready to defend against the inevitable incursion from the bastard Sumerians. So, okay, let's just start moving the troops out here. Just get them moving in the right direction. And make sure the crossbowmen stay at the rear. We've got some stuff here. Everything's fine. Duckburg continue to train. Screw it. Duckburg can continue to train more troops. Duckburg can just have troops and troops and troops and horsemen. Horsemen are good. We'll just have a few more horsemen. In fact, I'll have these horsemen now. Your Carthaginian swordsman. Your swordsman belonging to, Valletta. So, I've got my own swordsman here. Screw it. I'll bring my horse down here ready to cross the river if need be, but I'd like it if the Dutch were willing to lend a hand.
Okay. Bree says don't forget Isaac Newton.
Oh yeah, yes, Isaac Newton. Newton. He would have made his own way there. Isaac Newton can now... Isaac Newton! That didn't get me any era points.
Well, great.
But it did get me a university.
That's pretty good.
So that's a tiny bit of science. Right, and this guy can just basically, pillage your road! Screw you! You don't have a road anymore, boo! This guy's just basically just going to steal some money off this guy. Screw everything. Okay, everything's fine. Just keep everything moving and everything will be fine. I've got enough crossbowmen to do a fair bit of good quality damage here. Duckburg 6 turns till it grows some more. I might just actually have a little look-see at that. Duckburg, yeah, look at the citizens here. I wouldn't mind having a bit more. Yeah, that's a lot of production and not enough growth, really. I might just have one of these cities on, just for the sake of... What did you just turn off? That pulled off... Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather have this place growing a little bit for the time being, so that's okay. More units require orders. That's just you. You just hold still. And you guys hold still too. What else? And then, yeah, that's the horseman. Hold still as well. And more yet. That is... that's chariot I've got there. Fine. Yeah, I've got chariots and I've got knights. You guys wake up, but also fortify right now. You guys fortify right now as well. Prepare for the inevitable coming troops, because there's more coming. There's more coming right now. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine.
You're right.
Toronto is just bombarding me, but I can just keep basically... Oh, they're still relying on war carts. That's good. If their entire army is just a bunch of stupid war carts that they built in the ancient era, those guys are going to have technologically fallen way behind at this point. So that's pretty good. Carthage is taking a bit of a battering here. I'm concerned about Carthage, so it would be nice if Kumasi helped out. Because the Congo people are starting to make a bit of progress here. Carthage is looking a bit dicey. Netherlands pillaged an enemy ziggurat. Oh, who are the Netherlands at war with right now? That's all very interesting.
Weren't they at war with the Congo?
I thought they were, but did they have a ziggurat? I didn't think they... Or is that a build you can get through religion? No! The Dutch are at war with Gilgamesh. Good! Oh, my Dutch bros. Or broettes, I guess. Because like, yeah.
That's not how... Okay.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh, well.
Okay. This is fine. The Dutch are going to keep these guys busy for me.
He said this is fine, guys. Take a shot.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm fine. All we need to do is survive and not die.
Yeah, if the boat finds a new continent, you're good, right?
Well, the other continent might have people who also hate me on it.
Yeah, but I mean, that would give you error score, right?
Actually, that's probably true. I just need to get an error score from somewhere. In 2 turns. Right, you can do your thing. No, you need to move over to here. And then do your thing there. And that is a bank that gets 2 great work slots. That just activated. And also, Wilhelmina actually built the Colossus. I never had the chance to. I've been a bit busy. That lets me have more trade routes, but that did not get me error score. And this guy can activate, cities. And Jericho went for printing, which I think I already got. That also did not get error score. So. I've got to pull an era point out of my arse in the next turn, basically. If anyone has any ideas, anyone's got any ideas at all, that'd be great. If anyone just had a magnificent sudden idea for how to deal with this problem.
Okay, while we're waiting for people to come up with that in chat, shout out to Frog Raider, who gave us $5 and said, I do so love your playthroughs of strategy games, which I almost never play myself. As well as some other guy, part 2, Electric Boogaloo, who gave us $20 and didn't leave a message, but you can always reply me in the chat if you have a message that you want to give out. Ace Frey gave us £2 and wanted to know, John Clare, are you able to say Irish wristwatch?
Irish wristwatch. I swear this came up in a previous stream. So we've got practice, damn it. We've got practice.
It's alright if you say it slowly.
Yeah.
Also, Urban Cohort says John. Urban Cohort, who gave us $5. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Says John at war with literally everyone. I am shocked.
I didn't start it apart from the career thing. That I did start. But other than that, I didn't start it.
Mostly because your military is kind of weak and the computer can tell.
Well, I'm building it up now. I'm building it up now.
So people are saying you could levy a city-state army. The plastic goldfish and slinger both say you levy military from a city-state.
Is that worth era points?
Apparently.
I did not know that. Interesting.
I mean, a few people are also saying you could just eat the Dark Age and take the bonuses on the other side.
That's true. I could just eat the Dark Age because it's really easy to get into Heroic Age after a Dark Age. That is very true, yes.
Yeah, after a Dark Age, your next Golden Age becomes a Heroic.
Yeah, the Heroic Age, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
It's really hard to say. And give 3 bonuses instead of 1.
Yeah.
You should have waited for the 2 great people and then bought the 3rd. Oh, well, that's not a very nice thing to call, John. I'm not sure it's entirely inaccurate, but it's not very nice. Shut up. You said you would give me to the zombies, so you don't get to complain.
Shh. Right, I'll just take that, because I like that guy's ability, just in case, because I still feel a bit surrounded over here at Copenhagen.
Swap maps with somebody else and maybe see a new natural wonder?
Swap maps?
Yeah.
I don't know how you even do that. Make a deal. I think that someone's been playing too much Stellaris, because that's definitely a thing you can do in Stellaris. I don't think you can do. I don't see a way to do that here. Though actually, your boyfriend. No, your boyfriend will not sell his iron. He needs it. He's only got 1. Right.
Dishonest Elmo says unique unit, building district, and tile improvement are all worth a base of 4 points. So if you can buy it, that's a fast hit.
Sorry, go say those again.
Unique unit,
don't have that.
District, and tile improvement.
I don't think I can. I definitely can't rush a district. Tile improvement doesn't. That's definitely not worth 1 always under all circumstances. Because I've tried to. I've built those before and that hasn't done anything.
Oh, apparently map trading was taken out after Civilization 4.
Okay, keep on moving on. I'm just going to get the army basically on the move as quickly as possible, just so I've got some defense in case, the people of Congo show up. I don't really want to... I could try and take one thing. I could try and take one city off the Congo, just to basically push them off, but I feel worried about it. I'd feel very worried about it. I don't think I've got enough army to actually push against the enemy. By the way, I'm just going to keep basically dealing with your land. I'm just going to basically, this guy's just going to wander around burning your territory and screw you. Pretty much is my answer to everything right now. Oh god, this is marvelous.
Family says Claire's boyfriend will not loan out his iron because he needs to pump it. I mean, it's not entirely untrue. Anyway, Dishonest Elmo also says appoint all available governors. Securing the prosperity of many cities is worth 1.
Okay, and the closest thing I've got in terms of buying a great person is 1,280. Now. I could do that, but the question now appears whether I actually should. Because okay, I'm just gonna end this turn, and then I've got 1 more turn to go. Then I have to make a choice, which is I could tactically say I want to accept the Dark Age just for the subsequent Heroic Age. That is a thing I could do. It's not even a bad idea, because I could sell my luxury resources for one-off money in order to fund buying a great writer, and that would be worth 1, and then I would just sneak into a normal age. But I think I should eat the Dark Age. I'm feeling like I should eat the Dark Age and then focus on the Heroic Age instead, because I don't have a loyalty problem right now. Oh, my poor swordsmen are in trouble. I don't have a loyalty problem right now. The medieval era ends in 1 turn. Because I could just sell enough stuff to make enough money to basically say, screw it, and that would be the end of it. And I could just basically get 1 point by buying, I think it was Chaucer. And that would be just enough to put it off. But I don't think that's the best way to do it. I'm not sure that's a good idea at all. I think I'd be better off not doing that. And I'm hoping, by the way, yeah, the Dutch troops will now back out over here to deal with the Cimmerians and deal with their pikemen and whatever. Because at this point, this is it. It's one turn away. And also, Cimmeria has bloody planted my trade units. Of course they have, bastards. So I need to build another one of them.
Also, Fahrenheit says a normal age is terrible.
A normal age does seem pretty bad. I can't deny. You get over here, and then, you can fortify, but you can't pillage. Okay, Duckburg can just get... Duckburg can't do anything particularly of note. Industrial wouldn't be terrible, to be honest, albeit that's not a great spot in terms of adjacency bonuses, which is a shame. There's probably going to be some... there would be some mines around there, but that's... 1, 2, 3. I could build a 1 mine there. So I could build it there. That's grassland. Hang on, that's grassland hills. That is grassland, just woods. Yeah, I could just build one out here, then build some mines up here for a small adjacency bonus. Screw it. Let's get it done. That's going to remove the woods. But you can plant more woods later. And then this guy comes over here and lays down mines. And then that's not bad for this spot. And then we've got mines there to pass the adjacency bonus. And then we've got the farming district here, which is not terrible. I think we accept the Dark Age and we shoot for the Heroic Age.
Okay, and also Patrick Jackson says, incidentally, Eat the Dark Age is a great name for a death metal band. Which I quite like.
Oh dear. Oh flipping dear. And...
This is fine.
Everything's fine, Claire. Everything is clearly fine. And... yeah, let's get this guy over here, ready to help out with the... Why are you not... Wait. Okay. Can you not... Okay, well, that was just bad pathfinding, wasn't it, game? Because there was clearly a way to do the thing I wanted you to do. Fine, whatever. Troops coming in over here. Reinforcements coming in the form of the crossbows. There's already... yeah, there's... okay. So we've got a horseman... a heavy chariot, a knight, a swordsman who needs to heal up, sure. And then we've got spearman, warrior, 3 crossbowmen, more spearmen, more horsemen coming in. We have got an okay-ish army for the defensive purposes. To just basically see off whatever the Congo have got. If I just build some siege stuff, I might be able to see off Kinshasa. And if I take Kinshasa, I might be able to hold that one. Actually, it's probably too far away, unfortunately. It's probably a little bit aggressively far away for me to hold. Loyalty would just be too much of a problem. It would just be Banner-Nashville all over again. Yeah. I think we accept the Dark Age. So, prepare for this lovely glowing gold aesthetic you've got used to for a while to go away. Because it's about to not be here anymore. Tragically, we are accepting a Dark Age. But with only 1 point under the threshold... we should be okay for... yeah, we should be okay for the time being. And... we should... it's the best we can do. It's the best we can do. Claire doesn't know how to use remote controls. She has a blind spot. It's incredible. Right, okay.
There's no button that says okay. And it says okay on the TV.
Do we point at the okay button? Okay.
But it doesn't say okay.
It's
it
the
says
enter.
okay on the TV.
To enter.
Okay, fine.
To enter. It's fine. You're terrible at everything. Right.
Well, just remote controls. Don't we just establish that?
And other things. Right.
I think the chat will agree you're terribler than I am.
That's probably true. Okay, we're doing it. Though I could buy my way out of this Dark Age, it's time to eat it. I mean, we've actually had... is this 3 Golden Ages in a row?
Yeah,
you started
I think so.
We had a normal ancient, because you always have normal ancient. We had golden. I think we've had golden classical, golden medieval, golden. Is this the Renaissance? Maybe we've only had 2. Wait, am I missing an era? Am I missing an era? Hang on, what are the eras? I forgot what the bloody eras are. Classical, ancient is normal. Then we went into classical. No, we've had 2 golden in a row. We've had 2 golden in a row. Fine, 2 golden in a row is pretty good. I think. Or maybe you do get to start... I can't remember. If you'd asked me, I'd have said it was 3. But yet, I can only count for 2 regions that would make sense. So, the Golden Age comes to an end, and... There, cock do you want? Hang on, you want to trade? That's a really good deal. Thank you. You honour Mapuche with this. Well, that's okay, Mr. Boyfriend. So he's actually just done us an excellent deal there, which is...
I think he likes you.
I think he likes you too. Congo's gone theocracy, which is hilarious, because Congo literally can't have a religion. So it's kind of hilarious that they are at this point a theocracy, but
They're
whatever.
like people who love cats but are allergic to cats.
Yep. And Netherlands has denounced evil deeds of England and also the evil deeds of Congo. Good. Me and the Netherlands have turned out to be very good friends in the end. This is excellently good news, all things considered. And are you about to cause trouble for me? I might need to write that guy down. And what have we got down here? Is that more arch fire? Yep, I think we've got more fire coming in on the Congo Knights. So, Kamasi's doing a good job trying to hold off here. The world enters the Renaissance era. And you may notice everything's gone. Shut up, Sean Bean! Continue shutting up, Sean Bean! Right, I need to go over to... +5 religious strength through theological combat. I'm going to go back to Merchant Republic. Now there's no point. Theocracy doesn't seem great. Aside from 15% discount on purchase with faith, but I kind of feel like we need to just focus on making money. Oh, hang on. Having tried Merchant Republic, the people are wary of a return. This change will plunge your nation into anarchy for 3 turns. Okay. You know what?
Just put the tabbies in charge, John.
Theocracy it is! Theocracy it is! So 50% discount on the faith purchasers and religious strength in theological combat. Alright. Theocracy it is. The tabbies are now in charge. I will continue producing troops on the cheap, and I get myself a new economic policy as well. I think I will take the adjacency bonuses up for industrial zones, because that is going to produce hopefully a fair bit more production. That I think would be... Oh, actually, medieval and Renaissance... Yeah, medieval and Renaissance wonders I'll take. Let's try and get some more wonders down. That's an acceptable policy agenda. And you may notice everything suddenly looks a bit more grey.
Oof, yeah.
It is now... You kind of get... when you first kind of...
dark satanic mills yet?
Yeah, we are pretty much into dark satanic mills. Fortunately, the dedications mean it's really stupidly easy to pick up points. So now I need to hit 110 to avoid a dark age, or 122 for the golden age. As we're now in a dark age for the first time, my citizens are now exerting less loyalty, but all my guys are pretty clustered together, so that's not a big deal. So that's fine. I can adopt powerful dark policies in my government, but they may carry a heavy price, and you earn enough era score for a golden age, it will instead be a heroic age, so I can make really powerful bonuses. So I'm at war with everybody, and now I need to, pick my new thing here. But that's fine, because I was very close, so I don't have that much work to do. Fine, continue. So...
Jack says, hey, it's a dark age and we're moving to a theocracy. What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent point.
Yes,
so, what we've got here is monumentality. So, an era score every time I construct a district. Which happens, all the time. Or Exodus of the Evangelists. So, +2 era score every time you convert a city to your founded religion, but only for the first time. Okay, that's reasonable. Or Hic sunt Dracones, Hip Dragons. Gain +3 era score every time you discover a new continent or natural wonder, and +1 era score you kill a non-barbarian. No, that's definitely a bad idea. Or reform the coinage, and era
with kittens on them.
And era score every time you successfully complete a trade route. So you may notice era score is a lot easier to make in a Dark Age. Ridiculously easy, in fact. Now...
But can we have coins with tabbies on them?
The problem is, we've only got, 4 trade routes on the go right now. And it takes, Okay, let's do the maths here. I've right now only got the ability to be running 6 trade routes at once. A trade route can easily take 20 turns to complete. And has a risk of being pillaged. So, the amount of error score coming out of that feels low.
Yeah, fair enough. That certainly feels low from what you're saying.
Hic sunt Dracones just isn't a good idea because we're not really doing naval stuff.
Yeah.
Now, converting a city the first time, is fine, but Captain Boyfriend might come and ruin that for us by making it very difficult to do. My view is monumentality, because constructing specialist districts, like every city's going to have a few of them.
Well, fair enough then.
I think monumentality has got to be the safest bet. I mean, the alternative is... The thing is, even though we've just gone theocracy, I'm only gaining 43 faith a turn. It's not enough for me to be willing to bank that I can convert all these cities to tabbyism. So, for safety, I'm going to go for monumentality. And now we are in a dark age, where things are very, very grey. But on the plus side, I can use this city to shoot those archers. Go away, you stupid bastards. Marvellous. So, he's dead at least. And we have a friend. We've got a real bro in the form of the Dutch. Okay? Because the Dutch are willing to do wonderful work with us. They're going to keep Gilgamesh busy. I need to get my army in a position to back up Carthage and potentially try and do some serious damage to the Congo, because I've got to force those guys to be at peace. And I might be able to do that. Let's see if we can get ahead in terms of tech. Ooh, a bombard. Hello. Bombard strength 55. So basically very good at taking out cities. Could be very, very useful indeed. Once a Venetian arsenal do +2 greater near points per turn. I feel like that's not great. Receive a second naval unit every time you train a naval unit. Again, I feel like that could be better. Wouldn't mind the 3 governor promotions, and yeah, governors 15% production, 15% faith, 15% gold. Cartography is probably not a bad thing to go for. Actually, you know what? I'll just get celestial navigation in 1 turn, get it done, because then I can start building harbours potentially. And I believe we're also due for, yeah, diplomatic service, I believe is up for grabs, and I was working on that already. I like that one.
What does that one do?
Basically, it gives you a whole bunch of new war types, including a holy war.
Oh, cool.
So basically, you can declare war with much fewer, with kind of less bad warmonger penalties, which is a good idea. And also, you can start training spies, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
They go in cities and report whether they see puppies or not.
Exactly. So this is all very, very good. And actually, a bunch of city-states have given me quests. So Carthage wants to be converted. Lisbon wants a Eureka for square rigging. Kabul wants an industrial zone constructed, and Leventa wants a great writer.
Yeah,
so
but now if you build them an industrial zone, presumably that's like
literally we're 1 turn away from an industrial zone being finished. So we'll just tell them we built it for them, even though it's a lie.
Nice.
But you know what? I think we should probably wrap things up for now, while we also heal this guy until fortified. So we will definitely be picking this up probably in a couple of weeks' time at this point. So we've fallen into a dark age, and now we need to get our way out of it. I just need to basically be focusing on throwing down cities, getting these cities growing as quickly as flipping possible, getting districts down, basically getting tons out of that. And also, we're at war with everybody. So yeah, we're in a dark age, we've just gone theocracy, and we're at war with everybody. So things are not looking good for Scotland, but for the first time ever, we've actually got a proper professional army, and we do appear to have allies and friends in the form of Dutch Mark. So, me and the Dutch Markians will, I think, be able to stand up here. And also, by the way, I'm just going to keep trying to ransack all your stuff, because screw you and everything that you believe in. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to burn your place to the ground. Oh, boo. I'm just going to burn this damn city. burn everything in Toronto. I'm going to burn Toronto to the ground. Well, it belongs to these bastards. You know, it should be free. Toronto should be free. It's a good city-state, but sadly it is not. Right, that's Kabul, who are just basically heading down there. I mean, if we're very lucky, my flipping city-states might even be able to conquer a Korean city and flip it to be a free city. That'd be kind of fun.
We're still at war with Korea, right?
Yeah, Korea declared war. They're kind of bros with the other guys
right?
who declared, yeah, with Gilgamesh. That's why they declared war on me. So they're after some revenge, but they're going to struggle to make it through Kabul's army. In fact, actually, speaking of Kabul's army, 500 gold and this entire military could be mine, which could be worth thinking about, but not just yet. Bear in mind, yeah, I can now recruit a lot cheaper if I need to buy city-states militias. So I think we are going to leave things off here for now. Join us in 2 weeks where we have got to fight our way, quite literally, out of a dark age. Claire, over to you.
Yes, indeed. I've got a few more messages. Urban Cohort gave us $2 and says, awkwardly enough, I'm Korean by birth. We're still obviously at war with Korea. And Jay Ferguson gave us another $2 and said, I'm now live. Heart 2 times speed. As I was saying earlier, they were watching at 2 times speed to catch up with you.
Excellent.
And also they shouted out the GoFundMe for Jay, which we've linked in the chat.
We have. That is very reasonable.
Yeah, Thomas Richter gave us 9.37 Brazilian reals.
Excellent.
I don't actually know what the pence or, pennies or...
Oh, I don't know either, despite the fact I've actually done work with Brazilian businesses in the past.
Yeah, I don't know what the smaller denomination is, so...
Yeah, I don't know either. Interesting.
And he said, I stopped watching for 2 hours and you guys are almost in a dark age. Have some Jaffa cakes to increase morale.
Yay!
Yay! We've got a couple questions about other game. Scrooba-Doo-Bop.
Good name.
It's a good name.
Excellent name.
Gave us $11.38 and said, hi John, I was wondering if you've ever heard of Divinity Original Sin 2.
I have.
Is an amazing RPG with turn-based combat, and I was really surprised that you never made a video on it.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I didn't know it was turn-based. I thought it was real-time with pausing, like Tyranny. But no, I didn't know it was turn-based combat. I've heard many good things about it. We will totally get to it at some point.
Yeah, and they also say enjoy my money.
Oh, so, we will. Promise.
Nice. Shout out to Quentin, I can't.
Did you just do it again?
I just
did you actually just do it again?
I did do it again.
Say quack again, mother flipper.
Shout out to Quentin, who... Say it.
Shout out to Quentin, who...
gave us $2 and asked if you've ever considered playing Persona 5.
No. It looks very confusing from an outsider's perspective, having never played any of them in the franchise. It looks very odd, so I wouldn't really know where to begin, I'm afraid.
Okay, so that was all the super chats. I've got one more question.
Okay, go.
From Delaclese's mum, who wants...
Oh, excellent. Best question.
What country she should start with when she tries this game in the future.
Ooh. The first one I played with was Rome, because their thing is basically roads just pop up for free, which is very convenient, and it makes moving a lot less frustrating. Because I think if you're not used to the game, like one of the big frustrations is loads of units have really low movement points, so moving around the board is quite slow. And that can be quite frustrating, especially when forests show up. But Rome, because they generate free roads between their cities, it means it's much easier and faster to move units around. So I find Rome a very... I don't think they're the best faction, but I think they're a nice faction to players, because the roads thing is just a really nice quality of life thing that just makes the game a bit less annoying, especially in the early era. So I would recommend Rome. I think.
Always recommend Rome.
Best mother.
That's weird. that was slightly strange. Also, Thomas Richter says it's centavos.
It's what?
The denomination of Brazilian reals. The way to say cents in Portuguese is centavos.
I see.
Which I'm not sure I'm saying right, but there you go. And Delaclese's mum says thank you.
Oh.
And that's the end of things.
Excellent.
There we go.
That is indeed the end. So we're going to leave things off here. We will see you next week for probably Rome, unless there's something else. I have an odd feeling I've got something else that I want to do at some point, but I can't remember what it is. So I don't know whether this is going to be... This will probably be about 2 weeks off. It might be 3 weeks off if, like, there's something else I want to do as well. I can't remember.
It's gonna be this, but it may be that if I just decide it.
It's exactly. Sometimes I'm just half an hour late starting, and sometimes I'm just a week late starting. So don't you feel lucky it was only actually half an hour on this occasion? Marvellous. Anyway, it's Sunday tonight, isn't it?
It is Sunday tonight.
That means, yep, I will momentarily put out some Stellaris, and then later after that, I will put out some Fallout 4
Frost. That's what's in the calendar
Frost.
for next week.
I'm
gonna tease that at all?
Okay, that's either going to be a video or a live stream. I haven't decided.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
either a video or a live
Well,
stream.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
regardless.
that's something that's vaguely been floating around in the past might be returning next week. It just might be. Something that was very popular in the past might be returning. We will see. So, we will leave things off here. Anything else? Oh, no, more things I need to read out. Hello to Mega Raptor 007 and John Utley, the new YouTube sponsors. Thank you very much to you guys as well. Is that your lot, Claire?
Yes, that is.
Marvellous. We will wrap things up here. Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry we started half an hour late. We just had a couple of things to take care of first. I think we've kind of gone a bit later than we usually have. Stellaris momentarily. Fallout 4 later. Oh, and Monday, don't forget to join in for the grand finale of the Sea of Thieves collab with Nerd Cubed, Matophobia, and Up Is Not Jump. Great fun working with those guys. And there is, yes, one hell of a conclusion to that as I try and rescue people with no idea where the hell they are to rescue treasure with no idea where the hell it is either. It's quite an interesting rescue attempt. Let's just say that. So,
Guys, it's not going to be The Witcher or Dragon Age next week. Just so you know, because you're getting all excited.
It's neither of them. No, it's neither of them. But let's keep it a bit of a mystery. There might be something special next week. There might be something special. Or it might show up as a video ahead of time, in which case next week I'll mention that it was which video it was. So, we will leave things off there. And yes, I will see you next week, whatever that turns out to be. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Kai.
This has been Many a Truder. Thank you all so very, very much for joining us this evening. And good night.
Good night.
Well, it's fine that they just kind of keep guessing. As long as, like, we don't kind of mention on Twitter or Reddit or anything that it's, like, the secret Fallout New Vegas 2 that Obsidian gave me earlier, that's fine. Because remember, the embargo for that is... The embargo for that's on Wednesday. We cannot say anything about Fallout New Vegas 2 before Wednesday. It's really... Oh, shit! Shit!
War. War never changes. It just rises in numerical increments as new technology becomes unlocked instead.